Gotta love that beat. Gotta love that beat. Ayy, 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 ayy. What is good, guys? What is going on? What's good? What is going on, guys? PlayStation Nation, stand up! What is good, guys? How y'all doing, man? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, and one half of the hosting team for What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Yo, guys, listen, man, I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. This is an impromptu podcast. It was too much news today for me not to talk. You feel me? Way too much news. I had to speak on it. You feel me? I had to speak on it. I had to speak on it. It had to be done, right? Before we get into anything, let's do the shout outs real quick. Yo, Nick, what is good? Omar, what is good? Dribble in the building. Sam in the building. Rollo, Jamar, who else is there? Sick Humor in the building. Andre 6K, the real McCoy in the building. 2JZ, what's good? I think you're new, 2JZ. I think you're new. I've never seen you before. Welcome. Dom P, what's good? I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys being here, man. The early birds. Appreciate the early birds being here. Always appreciate the early birds being here. And let's get that round of applause to everybody that's here right now. Big round of applause to everybody here. Appreciate y'all. Listen, yo, Saturday's podcast of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Yo, Lay, what's good? Saturday's podcast of What's Up PlayStation Podcast was good. You know what's funny? As much as I do podcasts and as much as I talk to you guys and set up the streams and all that stuff, Saturday just was, I don't know, like I was off. Like I don't know what was going on with the sound. I think I figured it out. There was something wrong with how my regular OBS settings were set up, because normally I do everything through Streamlabs. I normally don't use regular OBS because now I'm doing two different channels. I didn't want to keep switching in Streamlabs, so I said, you know what, let me just do a separate, let me just do OBS, regular OBS for the show. And me and Barry, we were working like day after day, night after night, making sure we had everything set up real tight, right? And I don't know, man, Saturday with the sound, it was pissing me off too. Like, I know everyone was like, it wasn't that bad, but like for me, like, I'm all about presentation. I'm all about professionalism and stuff like that. And sound quality is definitely something that is really important to me. So like I was just like, damn, like this sucks. Like I wanted this to be perfect, and it fell through the cracks a little bit. But this Saturday show is definitely going to be much better, much tighter, much cleaner. Things are going to be good. Things are going to be good, right? So, appreciate you guys being here. So today, man, we got a really good show for you guys and girls. We're going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about a couple things, right? So, one thing, I have this really crazy love-hate relationship with PlayStation right now, right? Because it's crazy how PlayStation do, man. They are so all over the place sometimes. It even pisses me off, right? So early in the morning, we get it's the article about the peripherals that will work on a PS5. So, everyone's up in arms about that, whatever. Then, right after that, PlayStation announces the state of play that is happening on Thursday, right? So, you get hyped, right? Then they're like, oh, this is the first, I don't want to say temporary expectations. Fuck it, yes. They were like, look, temporary expectations, no pre-order news, no console news, nothing like that, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be talking about specific stuff. Meanwhile, what's good? And so, I'm pissed off, and we're going to talk about it, guys. Don't worry, we're going to talk about everything. But I'm real pissed off about that, right? So, I'm kind of like, this is messed up. Sony's not doing what they're supposed to do. Like, what is going on here? Whatever. Right? Then, like, maybe 2 hours later, 2 or 3 hours later, they come out with some news that, hey, so, Marvel Avengers, Spider-Man is going to be exclusive to PlayStation players. Well, first off, Spider-Man is going to be in Marvel Avengers and is going to be exclusive to PlayStation players. I get hyped. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my favorite Marvel characters. You feel me? So I'm just like, I'm excited, but I'm still conflicted because I'm like, look, I'm excited for this, but you still got to give me this, and this, and this is why I'm saying that PlayStation, man, I got this love-hate relationship with them right now, man. Like a lot of stuff that they doing, man, it's pissing me off, but then they also are still doing right by us in the departments that matter. You feel me? To Jay-Z, listen, man, I'm glad that you're here. You feel me? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. There's millions of channels out there, and you stopped by mine. I really do hope you enjoy the content that's on my channel, and I hope you come back. You feel me? Matrix was good. So, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, look, what is going on here, right? So it's a lot of stuff to dissect today, guys. It's quite a few things to dissect, and we definitely going to get into it. We're going to get into the nitty gritty. You guys know how we do things here. We are definitely going to be having some fun today. So with that being said, what we going to start about first, man? So much PlayStation news, man. PlayStation playing around. Let's start with the peripherals. The peripherals. I'm saying that wrong. The peripherals. I can never say that. I can never say that word like 100% correct, right? So, shout out to Bari too. Shout out to Jay Bari, because when he was doing his podcast like super early in the morning, right? And I was just like, why is Barney doing the podcast so early in the morning? Like I didn't really know that the news had hit. So I'm like, damn, Barney doing a podcast like super early in the morning. What's up? So I kind of got the news from him. So I'm just like, okay, let me, read up on this or whatever. But okay, so PlayStation 5 answering your questions on compatible PS4 peripherals and accessories, right? So I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. As soon as I see the article, I'm just like, oh, Lord, here we go. We already know that things are definitely about to, if PlayStation ain't saying the right stuff here, it's definitely going to be some fake outrage running amok in these social media streets. Yo, Don P, what's good? Yeah, State of Play is this Thursday. Yes, official news. Right. So, information for DualShock 4 PSVR and officially licensed peripherals and more. So essentially, they're saying which existing PS4 peripherals and accessories will not work on PlayStation 5. Specialty peripherals such as officially licensed racing wheels, arcade sticks, flight sticks will work with the PlayStation 5 games and supported PS4 games. The platinum and gold wireless headsets, as well as third-party headsets that connect via USB port or audio jack, will work on the PlayStation 5. The companion app, though, and this is the companion app that you can use with the platinums or the golds, will not be working on the PlayStation 5. I think, no one's surprised there, right? The DualShock 4 wireless controller and PlayStation officially licensed third-party gamepad controllers will work with supported PlayStation 4 games. Both the PlayStation Move motion controllers and the PlayStation VR and controllers will work with supported PSVR games on the PlayStation 5. I see no issues so far. Yo, Vedra, what's good? Mr. Martin, what's going on? Titanfall Princess in the building. What is good? Jamar was good. Chris Righteous was good. Stealth Guy Gaming was good. Hold on, man. Let me give y'all a round of applause for the people in the chat. Big round of applause for the people in the chat. Oh, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Right? So, I'm reading through this section right here, and I'm just like, all right, I don't really see an issue. Right? I don't see an issue. I'm just like, all right, cool, it's any other day. Whatever, cool. They just, they setting the standard of what's going to be happening. Then we get down to here. Right? Oops. There we go. Oops. There we go. Right? So then we get down to here, right? Will the DualShock 4 work with PlayStation 5 games? Right? And essentially, PlayStation's like, no. We believe that PlayStation 5 games should take advantage of the new capabilities and features we're bringing to the platform, including the features of DualSense wireless controllers. Listen, this part right here is what had a lot of people in the community up in arms, right? Listen, I have to be honest here. At this point in the year, at this point in gaming, in the gaming community, nothing surprises me when it comes to what people get outraged over, right? What surprises me is that it keeps working, right? And what do I mean by that? Well, no, not that it keeps working. What surprises me is that it's the same people that keep doing it, or it's the same demographic of people that keep doing this stuff, and they end up buying this stuff anyway. Or they end up like, they'll be mad for a week, and then it's just like, it's gone, poof. Like, what happened? What's going on? Why do you have a PlayStation 5? Isn't this anti-consumer? What's going on? Oh, no, that was just jokes. Ha, 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 ha. Listen, guys. One thing I think we all need to understand here is that when you go out and buy your PlayStation 5 in November, if it releases in November, the way PlayStation acting, but we're going to get to that later. If you go and buy a PlayStation 5 in November, you are going to get a console in the box. You're going to get a console, the power cord and wires and stuff like that, and a controller. A next-gen controller. You understand? This is something that I don't understand about people in this community. We are so stuck. Like, it's ridiculous. We are so stuck on living in the past that it is going to be our downfall when we move into the future. The ideologies and the mindset and the fake outrage that a small percentage of people have, right? And, you would think that percentage is small, but then when you see all these people floating, we get it. A lot of it is fake outrage. A lot of it is propaganda, opportunists, things of this nature. We know this, right? But it's crazy that this stuff continually happens. And it's just like, if I'm a developer creating a game for next generation, right? Especially in PlayStation's case, right? PlayStation is creating next gen experiences. They're creating exclusive next gen games, right? These things require specific developmental processes and developments, right? If games are being created exclusively for next gen and are going to take advantage of next gen features, technology, and capabilities, why would anyone create something for an old 7 to 8 year old controller? Why would you expect it to work in this manner when it's being created with next gen in mind? Right? The DualSense is not the same as the DualShock 4 is not the same as the DualSense. The DualSense is an upgrade with upgraded technologies and newer features and things like that that are built to truly immerse you into the experience that the developer is trying to convey to you while you're playing the game, right? So that means that specific things are being built into the game where the game will think, hey, this person is using a DualSense controller, so they should be able to do this in this game. You know, for an example, right? Why? And this is the thing that's crazy, right? Why would you want to use a PlayStation 4 controller on a PlayStation 5, let alone a PS5 game? These are the things that never make sense to me, right? A PlayStation 5 game, something like Miles Morales, right? Something like Horizon Forbidden West, right? I'm trying to get the full experience. I don't want this is my thing, right? And I think this is something that a lot of people, Ice Queen Gaming, what's good? I think this is something that a lot of people just cannot, they just cannot fathom, and it's obvious, right? In gaming, we want the bells and whistles. We want 60 frames. People want they want games to get better, AI to get better. They want this to get better, that to get better, this and that, this and that. They want all these things, but then they want next to nothing for them. They don't want to put in their portion of the work, right? And their portion of the work is paying for it, or be willing to accept that something that Eric Lempel said a while ago when he was speaking to Jeff Keighley is that, listen, everyone's not going to be able to come along for the ride, right? I'll use the example of, in New York City, right, the subways. Early in the morning when everyone's doing their morning commute, sometimes the trains are packed. Sometimes the trains are overpacked, right? So when a train pulls into the station, a set amount of people get off the train, and only a set amount of people are able to get on the train, right? Listen, we all got to get to work, right? Oh, if I don't get on this train, I'm going to be late. Well, that's not the train conductor's fault. That's not anybody in the train station's fault, right? You know that trains are crowded in the morning. Either get up earlier and get out the door earlier so that you can allot for the time that if you have to wait for a second train, that you have enough time to wait for that second train and not worry about being late, or you just deal with it. Either way, the train is pulling out the station, right? So in that moment, right, you may be like, oh my God, I'm about to be late for work. Oh my God, this is so crazy. My boss is going to be on my head, blah, blah, blah. The train is still pulling out the station, right? No one on the train, right? No one on the train is going to say, oh, this person is going to be late for work, so let me get off the train. Even though I'm going to work as well, and we both are going the same way, let me get off the train and let me let this guy get on the train because he's late for work. I can spare an extra 20 minutes being late. No, everyone is going to look at that person, be angry that they're late, and wait for those train doors to close and go on to the next stop, right? Because that's just how life is. That's just how life is, right? Is it fair? It's not about being fair. It's not about any of that. That's just how things systematically, structurally, and I'm only speaking within this sense, structurally, that's how things are, right? It's not the train's fault. It's not the passenger's fault. It's not the train none of that's fault. You have to allot for the amount of time that it takes for you to get on the train, and you have to allot for the amount of time that it will take for you to get to work from your home if the train is late, if the train is too packed for you to get on, whatever the case may be. That same type of thinking applies here, right? But it has to apply here in a more forward-thinking way. The problem here with a lot of people and the fake outrage that comes with just simple announcements. Simple announcements like this, right? Simple announcements like this, guys, right? Something so simple, something so minute, right? It's not, and they're saying PS5 games. If you play a PS4 game on PS5, the PlayStation 4 DualShock controller will work, right? They're not saying, look, you can't even plug this thing in and get it to turn on, right? It's just like, look, these games are being built for PS5. We want you guys to use the PS5 controller because of what's going in, because of the technology that's in the controller versus the development process of the game. Because these are exclusive to the PlayStation 5, the best experience that you can receive with the game is using a DualSense controller, right? It's something so simple, something so small where, you would think that a normal person would be like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, a controller comes in the box, so cool. Plus, I like the controller anyway, so, I'm picking up. Like, no, it's, oh my God, PlayStation doesn't want me anti-consumer. You don't want me to play the games how you want me to play. You are anti-consumer. You're trying to control me. Oh, PlayStation, I'm not buying this place. Oh, PlayStation, you said that you were going to, PlayStation, what? And I'm just like, why are you this angry about something so small and insignificant? Yo, Pitch, what's good? Where what happened to just being excited for gaming? Right? All of this extra, like, it's like people are too, and this is my problem with social media. People are too extra on shit that really doesn't require you to be this extra. Right? PlayStation, and this is the crazy part. The energy that people throw towards PlayStation is never, ever, it's never kept across the board. Right? And listen, I rock with Nintendo. I love Nintendo. Right? The reason why I always use Nintendo as my example is because Nintendo is the perfect example. And listen, Nintendo is doing their thing. Right? I'm not going to tell Nintendo, do this or else. What they're doing is working for them. You know how we know it's working for them? Because they're still in business. You know how it's working for them? Because they're still doing it. Sales aren't dropping. You still got to fight tooth and nail to get a Switch. Their games do not drop in price. And all these different things. People still buy them openly without an issue. Right? I ain't mad at Nintendo. Right? Do your thing. Ryan Lanes, what's good? Do your thing, Nintendo. My issue here is the energy that a lot of people throw at PlayStation for simple shit, guys. Simple, minute. These things are insignificant. Simple shit. The energy is never kept across the board. And the funny thing is, PlayStation is providing the definitive experience for gamers. With the games, with the individuality that gamers feel when they own a PlayStation, when they're playing PlayStation games. PlayStation is providing the definitive gaming experience, in my opinion. I'm only speaking for myself. I only speak for myself, and I'm speaking from experience. PlayStation is providing the definitive gaming entertainment experience. And yet, PlayStation is still receiving the most hate for insignificant shit. Again, listen, guys, PS4 controller won't work with PlayStation 5 games, but you can still play your PS4 games on PS5 and use a PS4 controller. Does that really, I'm asking you guys a serious question. Does that require that big of an outrage? I'm asking serious questions here. Does that require that much of an outrage? And you know what the problem is with with outrage? Well, I call it fake outrage because that's what it is. Let's call it what it is. It's fake outrage. How? How do we know it's fake outrage? Because if the outrage was real, or if the outrage had any type of traction, or if people really were this outraged about it, the sales would not match. The sales would not match the outrage that you see on social media. The same people that will create a YouTube video or go on social media and tell you, I'm not buying the PlayStation 5, or this is anti-consumer, or this is not right, blah, blah, blah. That's for clicks. Because they'll be the same ones in November cheesing in their fucking thumbnail. I got the PS5 early, cheese. I got the PS5 early. Come see my PlayStation 5 unboxing, guys. But just 3-4 months ago, you were saying they were anti-consumer because you couldn't use the PS4 controller for PS5. So which is it? Which is it? Is it anti-consumer, right? Is it anti-consumer that you can't use a PS4 controller with your PS5 games, or are you only doing this for clicks? Because if you're only doing it for clicks, that's disingenuous. Not only to gaming. That's disingenuous to your fans. That's disingenuous to people that look to you for, information, whatever. I don't know. It's disingenuous. Why the fake outrage? For the clicks? If we went, peep this. If we went by social media standards of outrage, we'd still be playing SNES games. We wouldn't even have a PlayStation 5. If we went by social media standards of how gaming should be, we'd be still in the PS2 era, the PS1 era. Never mind. We'd be in the NES era to this day. The fake outrage that we continuously see on social media it's never... I look at it like this. I look at it this way. If there's 50 people that are spewing fake if there's 50 people on social media spewing fake outrage, then there's 100 people in real life that will pick up the game, or that do not care. Yo, Barry, what's good, bro? What's good, brother? Corey, what's good? Corey said, dude, if you haven't realized that people got to find anything that they can to minimize greatness. Corey, listen, that's a fact. That's a fact. But my thing is this. If 50 people are fake outraging on social media, 100 people in real life don't give a shit about whatever that fake outrage is. That's how I look at it now. And you know why I look at it like this now? Because Last of Us 2 is a perfect example. Last of Us 2 is a perfect example. It's probably the best example this year. Right? Because they were Yo, NGK, thank you so much for the donation, bro. If you're a true gamer, you believe in generational leaps. We want the new after it gets revealed. People out here just looking for attention. Yo, NGK, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Fake outrage. It's fake outrage. It's fake outrage. Right? You got? Is there a problem with the stream, guys? Let me know. Oh, oh no. What's going on? Oh no. Is it still messing up, guys? Hold on, guys. Oh shoot. What is going on? Actually, your channel. Let me see. Uh-oh. Is the stream messed up, guys? I'm sorry. Refresh. Oh, I thought. Oh, it lags. Is it still lagging? I don't know. Why is it lagging? Actually, your channel. Let me see. Why is it lagging? No. I see that it's still. I had to refresh, but yeah, you're back now. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to make sure we're good here. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Cool. Uh. Shit threw me off my train of thought. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. Um. Should I? Oh, for if you don't hear Persona, refresh the stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I don't know what was happening just now. Like the stream was like, oh, your bit rate is too high. Like, no, my bit rate's right. I'm getting 60 upload. My bit rate's just right. Um, so it's like this. For every 50 on social media, 100 in the real world do not care. They don't care. Right? So when you've got these people on social media throwing all this hate, throwing all this stuff around and how this is wrong, this is anti, blah, 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 blah. I have to ask them, like, I'm glad that you don't control how gaming would go. Because if you did, we'd still be in the Stone Ages. We would still be in the Stone Ages. Phil Phil Spencer tried to silence me. Yeah, we good now, guys. We good now. We good. Right? So perfect example. Perfect example, right? Let's talk about the Spider-Man stuff. Cuz Spider-Man stuff is it's the perfect example. It's probably the best example that we can give. Right? So Pete. So this came by surprise to me. I was actually like surprised that this got announced today. Like just out the blue. Like there was hints about it, and I know that this was kind of circulating, but it was only a rumor over the weekend, right? Yo, Plus Ultra was good, bro. It was only a rumor over the weekend, but PlayStation came out and confirmed it. Spider-Man coming to Marvel Avengers exclusively on the PlayStation, right? And I love how Jeff Adams went into like a real in-depth like breakdown of like their design, the design that they're going to be going with for PlayStation 5. They gave some pretty good references to Spidey with some old school comic books from the Amazing Spider-Man, which if you haven't read the Amazing Spider-Man run, it's for lack of a better term, amazing. So they really went in, right? So I really love their attention. That's why I think this Marvel Avengers game is really about to be amazing, because they really are they're doing their thing when it comes to breaking down what is and what it is when it comes to this game. And excuse me, I was drinking some water. And they are showing you the comic book references, like how his suit's gonna be from the Steve Ditko creation. This is how his suit's gonna be, right? And so then at the bottom, which the bottom is where it stings. Oh, this is where it stings, guys. You ready for this? And it doesn't sting for the PlayStation Nation. It doesn't sting for the PlayStation Nation, guys. It stings for the fake outrage community, right? But anyway, let's read. So it says, it's never been a better time to be a Spider-Man fan, a part of this hero's gaming journey. We can't wait for you to add Spider-Man to your Marvel Avengers roster in early 2021. And as we promised before, he will be available at no additional cost. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, hold on. Crystal Dynamics and PlayStation. Yeah, I got you, Pitch. You speaking to me. You speaking to me. They made sure they highlighted that at no additional cost. They made sure that they highlighted that. You feel me? Peep this, man. Peep this. He will be available at no additional cost to owners of the base game exclusively on PlayStation 4. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this. Enjoy playing Marvel Avengers when it launched on the PlayStation 4 on September 2020 and come to the PS5 later this holiday, right? Peep this, right, guys? This is important. I really want you guys to hear to hear this next part. This is how you become a winner in this gaming space. This is how you become a winner when it comes to business. Right? The problem, the biggest problem here with a lot of people within the community, and you'll see a lot of people say, well, I'm not a business person, or I'm just a consumer. Why do you care if you don't got, first off, I do got Sony stocks, but that's neither here or there. Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you, why are you so worried about what Sony does? Why didn't oh no, you guys can't hear me again? Is the stream messing up again, guys? Guys, let me know if the stream is messed up. Oh my god. What is going on tonight? Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on tonight. Hold on. Tonight. It looks clear on my end. Is the stream messed up for you guys? Let me know. Okay, so Born Sinner, what's good, man? He's saying he can hear me. Big Avel, you can hear me. Okay. On my phone it keeps on stopping. On the computer it's fine. I might have to lower. Can I lower my Oh wow, wait. We can stop streaming. What is going on? Check your health. Stop streaming Texas. Stream. 12% of the last 2 minutes. Some frames have not been uploaded. It's probably just poor internet connection. Why? Ah, man. Okay, I'm good now. Diamond Cutter TM. Maybe it's the frames. Yeah, I think I might need to lower it to 30 frames. Let me see if I can output. I can't change it while I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming 1080p 60. um, yeah, this is. I'm so pissed off. Anyway, just throwing me off my game. um, what was I saying now? What was I saying, guys? Shit, I lost my train of thought. I really lost my train of thought. Oh, so with PlayStation, right? First off, this is how you become a winner, right? In this gaming space, it's all about becoming a winner. Yo, True Bleed, what's good? In this gaming space, it's all about becoming a winner, right? When it comes to how business is done, when it comes to how business is done, right? Business is done strategically, right? And when you see the outrage from a lot of these people, again, man, there is a fake outrage community out there, kind of like how, you know how we got like cancel culture and all that stuff. There is a fake outrage community out there, and I'm only speaking within the gaming space, where no matter what it is, and it for some reason it's always geared towards PlayStation, because I never see this type of outrage for. It's fun. Well, for Xbox, there was a lot of people. It's funny. A lot of people weren't necessarily outraged by the Halo stuff. They were just making jokes and laughing about it, which are two very different things, right? To be outraged, to be outraged at what they shown. More people were making fun of Halo than being outraged because it was a joke, right? No one was truly outraged and felt like this was anti-consumer or this was wrong, right? With Nintendo. Nintendo never puts games to 60. Kel Vedger, what's good, bro? Thank you so much for the super chat. PC peasants and Xbox believe Microsoft owns everybody's pockets. Sony apparently borrowed the Spider-Man license to SC and also paid for that Spider-Man content. It's still not free stuff for Sony. That's a big fact, Vedger, and it's gonna play into what we're talking about, right? So, you know, when it comes to PlayStation, when it comes to Nintendo never puts prices on, they never cut down their price on games. They never, like, you know, their controllers were releasing at like $80. The Joy-Cons now cost $70. And them things were, you know, when the drifting issue was happening, you ain't see a whole lot of outrage. You know, the sub HD, subpar stuff about the all these different things. You never see this level of outrage, right? It's only with PlayStation, from what I'm noticing. It's always PlayStation. It's always PlayStation it's the issue. It's always PlayStation that needs to fix. It's always PlayStation that needs to bow their head. It's always PlayStation that needs to, you know, open up their games and make everything accessible everywhere and all these crazy things, right? It's always PlayStation. It's always PlayStation. But today, it further solidifies. It further solidifies what something that I've constantly said day in and day out, right? When it comes to gaming, when it comes to being in this gaming space, right? This is the survival of the fittest. This is not Kumbaya land. This is not everybody hold hands across America. Let's sing some church hymns and all be best friends. It's survival of the fittest, right? Because at the end of the day, right, as much as people like to be fake outraged, and as much as people like to say, oh, well, this is not fair, they never speak on their own experience. They're never speaking for themselves. And this is why I tell you guys, be very wary of the gaming politician, right? Because the gaming politician is very good at making you feel like there is something wrong with how gaming business is conducted to get you on their side for something that you truly don't see a problem with. Gaming politicians, they usually They like to speak about, oh, I'm for the gamer, I'm for you. You know, I want everyone to play. Let's give examples, right? Let's give examples, right? So, PlayStation announced the news out the blue, right? It's already got 36,000 likes, 13K retweets. So you know me, right? I'm like, listen, PlayStation, y'all sure have had been excuse me, PlayStation, y'all sure know how to keep a gamer happy, but I still need my pre-order news, and we're gonna talk about that in a little later in the show. But we're gonna revisit this comment, right? But shout out to OBJ. He hype. Everyone's excited, right? Everyone's excited. This is because it's like, yo, this is dope, man. I'm excited for two reasons. I'm excited that it's one. I'm very excited for Avengers, right? Marvel Avengers, right? Very excited. Two, Spider-Man's in the game. One of my favorite Marvel characters. That's great. Three, it's exclusive to PlayStation. What's not to be excited about that? I rock with PlayStation. PlayStation is my preferred platform. I want PlayStation to get ahead. So, of course, I'm excited. Those are the three reasons I'm excited. Right? I'm not going to hide that. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, this is wrong. This is not fair. Why is this happening for the gamer? Why is all of this even going about? Oh my God. Right? So, shout out to J-Dub. He had to get his troll on. Right? This one stood out to me. This one right here. Right? Awful for the consumer. I have a PlayStation 4, but I'm certainly not buying this game now. What? No, seriously. What? What? How can anyone Oh no, it's refreshing again? Yo, I don't know what's wrong with my shit today. Every time I switch to the full display, there has to be an issue with YouTube, man, not you. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh man, this stream is gonna go down as like one of my worst streams in the history of one of my worst streams in the history. But you seen Buddy, it's awful for the consumer. I'm gonna try to show my screen one more time. If it messes up, then I won't do it no more. But I'm gonna show my screen again. Awful for the consumer. I have a PlayStation, but I'm certainly not buying this game now, right? This is huge Spider-Man, big time money. Wait till PS5 to play this, whatever. Fan base. That's really sucky of them. I hope that the rumors weren't true. At Play Avengers, at least y'all announced it before the release of the game so I can refund it, right? It's crazy. Very anti-consumer, especially since this is a live service game, locking off a whole ass character that with what I assume his own story missions is some bullshit. Live service games live and die by their content, and now two platforms won't be getting the full game essentially. How? How? Do people not understand that PlayStation and Marvel have a deal, right? Let's talk about it. PlayStation and Marvel, people forget, right? People's memories are very, very short here, guys. Very, very short. Let's talk about it. Do people forget that first off, that PlayStation owns the movie rights to Spider-Man? PlayStation owns the movie rights to Spider-Man. Marvel owns the game rights to Spider-Man, right? So, do people forget the deal that Marvel and PlayStation have, where he can be. Well, the original deal was that it was a 3-picture deal. Marvel can do 3 movies, 3 standalone movies with Spider-Man, and they could have Spider-Man in their, like, like Avengers type movies, whatever. Like, he could show up in other areas of the Marvel MCU, right? Did people think that was just a one-way deal? Did people forget that in exchange, PlayStation had the game rights to Spider-Man, and they could create how do you think the original Spider-Man game made by Insomniac came about? And how do you think that became an exclusive to PlayStation? That was because of that deal. Right? Miles Morales, that's exclusive to PlayStation. That's because of that deal. When Spider-Man 2 comes out, that's going to be exclusive to PS5. That's because of that deal. But also, PlayStation can get, they have the exclusive game rights to Spider-Man. So if Spider-Man is going to show up in any other game, it's got to be run through Sony. Right? Do you really think, with the deal that PlayStation has right now, do you really think that they're not going to make sure that they capitalize on this deal with how popular Spider-Man he is? And with the amount of money in the business that's going into their deal, they're going to make sure that they're going to capitalize on this tenfold. Right? In what world is this anti-consumer? If anything, I look at this as a power move. Don't worry, Vedra. I'm gonna look at your super chat. I read it. I read it out already, but I'll read it again. I got you, Vedra. If anything, I look at this as a power move. You know why? Because PlayStation has effectively set themselves apart from a game that is going to be releasing on all platforms. They just made a game that's going to be released on all platforms more desirable on their platform. Now, granted, he's not released until 2021, but it's a power move. He's exclusive. He's there. It's being bought on PS4 anyway. I'm playing the beta this weekend. Like, it was getting bought. Right? It was getting bought. And the power move is being able to set yourself apart from a game that's going to be releasing on 3 platforms. It's going to be releasing on all platforms. And yet the most desirable version is the PlayStation platform. That's a power move. Guys, people have to understand. People have to understand something. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand because, my values. It goes against my values. It goes against what I stand for. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's something a lot of people in this gaming space, and I'm only speaking within the gaming space, guys. It's something damn, the stream's messed up again. All right, hold on. Guys, hold on. I'm going to stop the stream. 1 second. Okay, guys. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Do you got restart the stream, guys? Restart the stream. Yeah, just refresh the stream. I changed the I lowered the bit rate and I lowered the bit rate and I made it 30 frames per second instead of 60 frames. Let me look at the stream. Okay. Okay, so are we good now? Are we good? Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, I should be able to show my stuff now. Right? Peep this, right? So so you got people, oh holy shit, the leak was real. That's not gonna go well. Locking off an entire character from other systems is not a good idea, especially when there isn't a lot of hype for this game currently. How do you build hype for a game? Right? How does hype get built for a game? How do people get excited for a game? Not even you know what? No. Let's not do that. Different question. Never mind hype. In a world, right? In a world where in a world where so many people are trying to do so many things in a specific space, right? And again, let's use PlayStation, let's use Xbox, and let's use Nintendo, the big three. In a world and in a space where so many people are doing so many different things with gaming, right? How do you set yourself apart? How do you set yourself apart? That's something that I think a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget that. How do you set yourself apart when you are trying to appeal to millions and potentially billions of people for their dollars? Yo, Rollo, thank you so much for the super chat. They fake outrage and they fronting for the internet. Big facts. Yo, let me read Vedger's super chat real quick. So Vedger says PC peasants and Xbox believes Microsoft owned everybody's pocket. Sony apparently borrowed the Spider-Man license to SE and also paid for that Spider-Man content. It's also not free stuff for Sony. Exactly. Sony is also out here making power moves, Vedger. 100%. PlayStation is still putting money up to make these things appealing, and PlayStation is the one putting their best foot forward to set their console apart. In a world where you are competing, I don't care what Phil Spencer said. I don't care what no one says. Oh, Phil Spencer said we're not competing, or Amazon and Google's like. Listen, the hell with all of that shit, man. All that stuff is bullshit, man. All of it is bullshit. It's just bullshit, man. Listen, in a world when you are competing as a business, never mind gaming, take the gaming portion out of it. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to take the gaming portion out of it. Take gaming out of it for a second. Just look at it from a business perspective. Just business. Leave that, oh, I'm a consumer, oh, I'm a gamer. Leave that at the door. Let's just approach this as a business. And we're going to do it one by one. So, as a business, you come in, you're trying to create a business, right? You're trying to start a business. You're trying to get into gaming, and you're trying to, there's hundreds and thousands of developers. There's hundreds and thousands of, people trying to get everyone's dollar, right? You want to create a console, and you want people to buy the console, right? You have marketing rights to a game. You want to make sure that people buy the game on your console. What do you do to set yourself apart from the competition? I'll answer. You make something appealing that you know that the community or people want, and you make it exclusive to your platform. You create something or make something, and in this case, it's Spider-Man. Again, Spider-Man is a household name. Spider-Man's very, very popular. Very, very popular. Arguably one of the most popular Marvel characters out of the entirety of Marvel's catalog in MCU and comic books, everything, right? Spider-Man is the most relatable. Spider-Man is the one that Spider-Man is the one that resonates with children all the way up to adults. Spider-Man is the most marketable Marvel character in the MCU, and Spider-Man is one of the few that generates the most money for Marvel, and vice versa for PlayStation. Right? So from a business perspective, you want to put something in a game that will set not only the game apart from the others, because again, everyone's getting the game. So you want to make sure that you create something, or you put something, especially if you have the marketing rights, all these different stuff, you want to set that game apart from everybody else. What do you do? You're in the console space. You want people to buy your console. You want your console to look like the definitive choice when it comes to playing games. You want your console. You want your console in as many homes as possible. What do you do? I'll answer. You know what you do? You create something that sets you apart from your competition. PlayStation just did just that. That's a power move. Let's look at it from a gamer perspective. You're a gamer. You walk into the store. Now, because you're a gamer, you own all consoles. Oh yeah, I'm a gamer. What's that shit that people love to say on social media? I'm a gamer. I own all the consoles. I'm a gamer. I own all the consoles. My backlog. This is the shit people say all over social media all fucking day. Oh, I own a PlayStation, an Xbox, and a Switch. I'm a neutral. I own everything. I don't have a preference. Oh, I play everything. I enjoy everything. I love everything. This is what they say. I own everything. Right? So you're a gamer. And you own everything. You own a PlayStation. You own an Xbox. And you own a Switch. You walk into a store. And for argument's sake, you walk to the game section. You see that, oh shit, Marvel Avengers is out. I forgot. Right? You see Marvel Avengers. You see Marvel Avengers on the Xbox side, and you see Marvel Avengers for the PlayStation. You pick up both games. I don't know which one I want to buy. I could buy it on Xbox, but then I could buy it on PlayStation. How does a gamer make that choice? And I don't want to hear that, oh, I go where my friends are bullshit. Okay? I don't want to hear that. Because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So if your friend moves to China, you move into China too because that's where your friends are? Right? That's bullshit. I don't want to hear that. Oh, I go where my friends are. That people that say that, it's a cop-out. It's bullshit. I'm sorry. It's bullshit. So I don't want to hear that, oh, I go where my friends are bullshit, because it's not going to work here. Right? So you pick up both games. And you're like, damn, I don't know which one I want to buy it on. Which one do I buy it on? Then you look at the PlayStation cover and you see, oh shit, Spider-Man. And you see on the cover, Spider-Man exclusive Play as Spider-Man exclusively on the PlayStation 4 slash PlayStation 5, coming early 2021. Then you look at the Xbox Avengers game and you go, wait, so is Spider-Man only exclusive? So then you call somebody over. Excuse me, can you come over here? I need some help. You call one of the gamer guys. You know, if you're in GameStop, you call one of them. Excuse me, I need some help. The guy, hey, so what's up? What do you need? And he goes, wait, so is Spider-Man only exclusive to the PlayStation 4 slash 5 version of Marvel Avengers? Yeah, it is. If you buy the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5 version of the game, you will be able to play Spider-Man on that respective console. And then they say, but what about the Xbox version? Oh, unfortunately, this is only exclusive to the PlayStation. Do you think, and seriously, and hear me out, guys. Do you think that the gamer that's holding both games is gonna say, "Oh no, this is not right. I can't get down with what PlayStation's doing. Even though I love Spider-Man and I own a PlayStation 4 slash PlayStation 5, I can't buy that version. No, I can't buy that version. I'm gonna buy the Xbox version." But don't you really like Spider-Man, sir? Yes, I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite MCU slash Marvel comic book character. I've been reading Spider-Man comics since I was a little boy, but I can't buy this game. It goes against my values as a gamer. As, you know, I want everyone to be able to play as Spider-Man. I'm hurting my voice. Hold on, guys. I care about everybody. I care about all the gamers, right? All the gamers is what I care about. So I can't buy that game on a PlayStation 4 slash PlayStation 5. Because if I buy it there, then that means that I'm enabling and letting PlayStation know that their practices to get my money is okay. And I can't support that, right? Because that's not what gaming is about. You feel me, man? Gaming is about everyone being able to play games anywhere without characters and stuff being locked behind paywalls. You feel me? That's what I care about. So then the guy goes, so is the problem that you would have to spend 400, like, do you not have a PlayStation? No, I have a PlayStation. So why won't you buy that version? Oh, because it goes against my values as a gamer. I want everybody else to be able to play as Spider-Man too. But why does that matter to you? Well, it's just, I want the gamer to be able to... No. How does that affect you? Well, it doesn't really affect me because I own all the consoles. So then what's the problem? The problem is that everybody... No. What is the problem? You own all the consoles. What is your reason for owning all the consoles? Oh, I own all the consoles for exclusives. Oh? Wait a second. Let's back up for a second. You own all the consoles because of the exclusives? Yeah. So let me get this right. And stick with me, guys. Stick with me. Let me get this right. You went out and you bought all of the consoles because you knew that there would be exclusive games / content that wouldn't be played on, everywhere. So you own all the consoles because of the exclusives and the exclusive content. Yes. So then why are you mad at Spider-Man being exclusive to the PS4 / PS5 version of Avengers? Oh, well, it's just my values. What values? What values? Your values went out the window when you bought all the consoles. So what values are you talking about? You've already bought into the business model of having to own all consoles because there's exclusive content that can't be played on one place but can be played on another. So how is this anti-consumer? But you going out and buying all of the consoles, not you playing into the anti-consumerism. By you going out and buying if you own an Xbox and then you went out and bought a Switch and a PlayStation 4, you bought into the anti-consumerism rhetoric that you're spewing on social media. Which is why, guys, this is why I tell you guys, gaming politicians, fake outrage culture, you gotta be wary of these guys. Because these people, they'll come off like they care about the gaming community. They'll come off like they care about what everybody else plays or where they play it. They'll come off like this. And most of the times, they'll come off like they're very noble, very caring about the community, very caring about where gaming goes. I care about the gamer. I care about the community. I care about the... Listen. Why do you own all three of these consoles? Why do you own all of these consoles? What is going on? Why do we own all these consoles? Is it for the exclusive content that can only be played on that respective console? And if so, why did you buy into that if it goes so deeply against your values? You see where the hypocrisy falls in place, guys? You see why it's so easy to see that people don't want people, they claim that this is anti-consumer, but they hate competition. You know why? Because PlayStation's in first place. PlayStation is dominating the gaming market right now. PlayStation has the mind share. PlayStation is at least 5 years ahead of the industry when it comes to pushing gaming forward and understanding what the gamer wants. They hate that. They hate that. A lot of these people, they're furious. You know why? Because a lot of these people are undercover Xbox fanboys, Xbox mouthpieces, PC fanboys that just want to see the world burn. You even got a couple of Nintendo fanboys that just don't, you're not getting this game anyway. You feel me? How does this affect you? These are the questions that I ask. How does this affect you? No, you ever notice that when you ask people that, they can never give you a straight answer. They always divert to the community. Yo, Sinister was good. MMA was good. Logical was good. They always divert to the oh, well, it's for the community. It's because I care about the community. The community. It's for the community, not me. Not me. It's for the community. If you don't sit your ass down. You're not doing the community no favors. Because you own all 3 consoles. So this doesn't affect you. That's what this community has become. That's what this community has become. Fake outrage. Fake outrage. Fake outrage is what thrives within this social media community. When real gamers, real people understand how business goes. They understand it. Yo, the Almighty was good, bro. Everyone understands how business works, but the fake outrage community, the gaming politicians. And it's not that they don't understand it. It's that they've built such a persona, no pun intended. They've built such a persona on social media of being this gaming politician, I'm for everybody bullshit with how the gaming business is conducted, that they have to keep up the charade, the facade. The problem is, we all see through the bullshit. We all see it. We're laughing at you. Because you look like a clown. Not only that you look like a clown, but we're laughing at you because these same people still go out and buy the games. Yo, Glorious War, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, PlayStation, for Spider-Man. Big facts, Glorious War. Big facts. It becomes the most funny when you see them posting pictures of the game. Streaming the game. Come through to my stream, guys. Twitch.tv/gaming politician. Come through, guys. Come watch me play. Sub goal 3 out of 20. Make sure you guys donate. Come through, guys. It's game night. We're playing Marvel Avengers. Come through, guys. Twitch.tv/gaming politician. Twitch.tv/gaming politician. Come through, guys. Support the stream. Make sure you follow. 2 months ago, you just said this game was anti-consumer. Why are you playing the game? Why did you buy the game? Why are you, even within this community, spewing this type of hate if you're going to buy the game? Do you understand how hypocritical this makes you look? You understand how foolish this makes you look? It's for the clicks. It's for the attention. It's for the acceptance. It's to look like they're better than everybody else. It's just like those people. You ever see those people that they always talk about how bad the console war is and stuff like that? You ever see those people that always talk about how bad the console war is? And like you always ask yourself, if the console war is so bad, why do you always commenting on it? Or why are you always like in on, like, you always, I don't know, I don't understand like why people, they constantly make the post about how bad the console war is. Like every month, like every other month or every other week, they constantly making this post, and I'm asking myself, if it's that bad, If something was bad to me, like bad, I wouldn't pay attention to it because it serves me no purpose. It doesn't better me in my life. It doesn't provide any type of entertainment or joy. Why would I why even pay attention to this stuff? I don't. So I always find it weird when people make these tweets and they're saying, oh, well, the console wars, I hate fanboys because fanboys are toxic, and, I hate console war because it's so child. Why do you keep commenting on this stuff? What's the problem? So, twitch.tv/gaming politician. I don't know, man. Listen, Spider-Man is coming to Marvel Avengers. I'm excited. I was buying the game on PS4 anyway. And it's going to sell more on PS4 anyway. I'm willing to bet money. It's going to sell more. And now with this news, it's definitely going to sell more on PlayStation 4, even higher. So make a mental note of the fake outrage community that fake outraged about this game. Watch them be playing in the beta. Watch them be playing, not in the open beta, they'll be playing in the closed beta that you got to pre-order from the PlayStation Store. They'll be playing in that beta. And then you're going to see the other ones playing in the open beta. And then watch the ones that buy the game at launch. September 4th is right around the corner. It's literally a month away. I'm just saying. Rico, Quanvo, what's good? The Game in Night 123, what is good? Eagle Lair, what is good? Console wars are the only reason we are not playing Pong 21. Big facts. 100% agree. All right, let's move on. So the last thing I want to talk about. So PlayStation announced State of Play. August State of Play, right? PlayStation announced an August State of Play, and it is going to be, let me show my screen. Should I hope my screen don't mess up, man? If the screen mess up, let me know, guys, in the chat. So State of Play returns Thursday, August 6th. So PlayStation, they say, it's been a while, but State of Play returns this Thursday with a focus on third-party published games coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation VR. We'll have a few PS5 game updates on third-party and indie titles you last saw in the June's PS5 showcase. The episode is weighing in at 40 minutes long. We've got a great lineup in store featuring plenty of new game footage and other game updates. Can't wait to hear what you think. And just to be super clear, listen, this is the part that, listen, we're going to talk about it. Just to be super clear, there will be no PlayStation Studios updates in Thursday's episode. There won't be any updates around hardware, business, pre-orders, or dates either. On Thursday, our focus is squarely on showcasing some cool upcoming games. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Some cool upcoming games coming from the broader PlayStation ecosystem. Should be fun, right? Should be fun. This is my issue. First off, okay. Before I dig into PlayStation, because PlayStation about to get this work, I will say this. I'm excited for the State of Play. I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna be at work, so I won't be able to. Actually, no, that's around 4:00. I should be able to do live reactions. Thing is Thursday. I got an interview with. Anyway, I'm excited to see what they show because we are going to be getting some updates from some games that was shown at the PS5 showcase. So we definitely probably going to see some. I want to see some Kena gameplay. We'll probably get some gameplay of that. We might get some Little Devil Inside gameplay or some news. We're definitely going to be getting some news. But the focus on third party published games coming to the PS4 and PSVR. I think one of the games that they will show is going to be if Lost Soul aside. I do want to see what's happening with Lost Soul aside. I do want to see what's happening with Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. COD. If we can get some COD news here, that would be perfect. Like I need to know what's going on with COD. I need to know what's going on with Call of Duty. I have to. I gotta know what's going on with COD. Like, we're in August and we still don't know what's up with COD. I need that information. Right? This is my issue. I'm excited for this. I am. I'm excited, but I'm also pissed off. Right? PlayStation fucking, I'm just gonna come out and say it. PlayStation is playing games, man. PlayStation is playing games. No pun intended, right? Listen, I understand that, we are in the middle of a pandemic still. And, I'm sure PlayStation is still working through the logistics, the shipping logistics, things like that. I'm sure PlayStation is still working on that. But, we're in August. This is where it starts to be a problem for me. We're in August. So August, September, October, November. 3 months. 3 months. Three months until the launch of this console. We still don't know the price. We still haven't gotten the teardown. We don't know the pre-orders. Listen, PlayStation, you're gonna have to do something here. You're really gonna have to do something here because I'm sick of the leaks. I'm sick of the rumors. I'm sick of it, man. I really wish PlayStation would just put this news out so that we can move the fuck on. I really want to get my PS5 pre-ordered, secured, so I can just move on. Because every day, I'm just like, yo, man, when is these pre-orders going to come out? When is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? When is this? Like, I need PlayStation to, like, yo, the bangers are out. Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, they're out. They've been platinum. We can move on. PlayStation, you are keeping stuff way too close to the chest. Yes, we still haven't seen the UI. We still have not seen the UI. We still virtually have not seen anything. You are playing stuff. Now listen. One thing I'll say. No matter what Microsoft says about how this isn't our competition, how we're focused on all this bull, blah, whatever, even though they're saying that stuff, it doesn't matter. That is still your competition. PlayStation still needs to move in a calculated manner, right? My thing is this. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, let's just focus, there's plenty of games to still play. I don't get why people keep, I don't get why people keep saying this stuff. People keep saying, oh, playing games, there's still plenty of games to be played on PS4, blah, 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 blah. Listen, that's all fine and dandy, and that stuff's still going to get played. I still want my PS5 news. I still want my PS5 pre-orders. I still want that teardown. I still want to know the price. I still want to know what's going on with next gen. This stuff is still very important. Yes, is there still life left in the PlayStation 4? Of course. Of course. But at the same time, that doesn't... That does not matter. We are 3 months away from next gen, and we still know virtually nothing. I don't know about you guys, but that's not acceptable. I'm going to take a quote from Bari's book. PlayStation, where is the news? Yeah, I'm in the Discord if y'all want to come through. Copy. Yeah, if you want to come through to the Discord and say something, there's the link to the Discord. Come through to the Discord, and we could chop it up for a minute or two. Come through to the Discord. But that's where I'm at. Where is the news? Where is it? There's still so much we need to know about, to understand. How is this okay? Well, at the end of the day, Persona, whether we know now or later, it doesn't change the fact that we still finna have to wait for the shit. So it don't bother me too much. You see, pitch, it bothers me. It bothers me. And the reason why it bothers me is because we're still waiting. Me and Barry talked about this on Saturday on the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
Whoa, bro, relax.
Oh, Barry in the chat. Yo, what is good, big bro? What is good?
What is good, man?
Say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, guys, what is up, man? Persona opened up the chat, so I was like, yo, let me, I just had me some nice little curry goat, Persona. I'm sorry, so I'm feeling good.
Oh, you feeling
by
right?
The way.
You feeling right?
Hey, listen, put your seatbelt on. Make sure your airbags is working because it's going for a bumpy ride on your episode. I'm sorry.
I'm ready. I'm with it. Let's do it. My whole thing is, and I said this me and Barry talked about this on What's Up PlayStation podcast. The rumor guys are controlling the narrative. PS4 Pro patents. Listen, man, I need PlayStation to get a little more vocal here. It is a problem. I need PlayStation a little more vocal here. Like, that's how I feel. I'm still playing PS4. I'm still playing the games. I need them more vocal. Barry, what's your thoughts?
Yo, yeah, man, you know the vibes, man. They're a little too quiet for me personally. Today was pretty much a good day, to be honest, because, they was trickling news, here and there. We got the whole, what peripherals and accessories is going to work with the PS5. Then we got an announcement of State of Play. And then we got that the mic drop of like Spider-Man coming exclusive, which anybody that's surprised by that, needs to be examined, to be honest.
They had examined.
Yeah, like what you expect? Like you was gonna get Spider-Man on Xbox as well. Like they have a deal set up where they can use the character how they like. Marvel and Sony has a great deal going. And plus it just got extended because of the whole Far From Home thing. After that movie, there was like a little, debacle going on, but that got cleared out. So the deal is even extended. Mm-hmm. So you know what I mean? You can expect more Spider-Man games like, Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man Miles Morales, and things like this where Spider-Man is going to be exclusive, to Marvel's Adventures, because I think the universes are, they go in tandem with each other.
Mhm.
From what I know, because
And they said that
remember
the
in
go ahead, go ahead.
remember in the Marvel's Spider-Man, when you swing past the Avengers building for the first time, he said, "Yeah, I think these guys are over at the West Coast or something, like they're
Mhm.
not in New York."
Mhm.
So he mentions that they're all the way in West Coast, and what happens in the demo in Marvel's Avengers?
They are
You're at the
in.
you're at the Golden State Bridge.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they definitely work together.
Yo, you're right. That's definitely that. This might all be playing in the same universe.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it
Yo,
is.
yeah, yo, that's crazy. And they said that Spider-Man, he's gonna have his own storyline to introduce him into the Marvel Avengers game, like
Yeah,
set of story missions and all that.
pretty much all of the DLC characters are going to have that. So you're going to have that with the original characters in the game, where everybody had their storylines and stuff like that, and the DLC characters as well. And the caveat, I mean, the cherry on top, well, not the caveat, the cherry on top is it's free. You purchase the game, you're
Exactly.
gonna get the DLC characters. So I
Exactly.
don't know how people can really complain about what's anti-consumer when you're not really playing for any of these DLC characters. You're getting Hawkeye and you're getting Spider-Man. Pretty much in 2021. So that's confirmed, man. You know where you're gonna have to place Marvel's Avengers if you want that character. If you don't care about Spider-Man, then hey, you can play on your Xbox. But
Keep it
you
a
know,
stack though. You know where to play if you want the game to live long enough. PlayStation.
yeah, listen, the
Like, listen, the
vibes, man.
game is going to sell more on PlayStation. The community is going to thrive on PlayStation. Like, they've got the marketing rights. PlayStation's got the mind share. Who's surprised there? Who's surprised there? Let's be real. What's your thoughts on people talking about the yo Chris? What's good, man? What's your
Yo,
thoughts
what up?
on
What up?
what's your thoughts on this whole anti-consumer fake outrage community and culture? The game of politicians, man. What's your thoughts, man?
Yo,
It's
man. Go ahead, Chris. My bad.
Nah. I was gonna say it's complete bullshit. It is complete bullshit. These people really don't care. Like this one dude, he was talking about. I called him out. He was talking about um with the whole like DualShock 4 and PS5 debacle or whatever. He was like, "Oh, what about those people who have kids and they spend $200 on a gaming controller on an Elite controller and they can't afford?" I'm like, bro. First of all, if you have kids and your money is tight, why are you spending $200 on a controller? Second of all, you really don't care about those people. You don't give a damn. You're just using that as a convenient argument, as a safe counter to your narrative. You don't really
Yeah.
give a damn. A lot of these people, gaming is a selfish hobby, right? A lot of these people don't really care about who can't afford games or whatever. You know what? I want to go back to what you were saying, Persona, about these people who are like they care about the community or whatever. We need to start calling them out. If they care so much about the community, we need to start calling them out, asking for receipts on what they have done for the community. Have they
Mm.
done it? Have they done any charity? Have they donated? Have they given back to the community?
I'll
Or are they
answer it
just
for you.
saying it?
No, no,
Exactly,
no.
Gaming
exactly.
politicians,
And
man.
I don't know much about you persona, but I know people like Jay Bari and J Dub. They've actually given people money.
Oh,
No, no, no,
Persona
no, no,
definitely
no, no.
definitely gives
Listen,
it
listen,
back.
listen.
Yeah.
Well,
Persona
let
too.
me put
Okay.
this out there, right? As much as people like to, and I'm not like a flashy guy, and I'm not someone that I'm not going to throw something. If I did something for you, I'm not going to throw it in your face. Like I'm not looking for recognition because I'm doing it out the kindness of my heart. So I don't need a pat on the back from millions of people all over social media to tell me, "Good job, you did this." If I'm doing giveaways on my channel, that's genuine.
Mhm.
It's because I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. When TOA was up and running and we were doing the tournaments, that was not just Bari's. That was my money. That was Bari's money. That was Chuck's money. That wasn't no, we always putting money in those games. We were full fledged $60 games. We were giving, dude, a tournament. I was spending like $300-$400 a tournament
Yep.
with game, not just the prize pot money, games, cards, giveaways. That was just
Exactly.
shit that we were doing for the community. We
That's what I'm
cared about the
saying.
community. We wanted to bring people together, connect people through gaming, fighting games and shit like that. That's what that was. But
That's that.
no one's asking for recognition. No one's asking for a pat on the back. It's just we care about the community. That's what we wanted to do.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you guys actually have given stuff back to the community. These people who are complaining and keep using the community and what about this person? What about that person? Those people don't care, because if you care about the person who can't afford another controller, why don't you buy him an extra one? You know what I mean? If you truly care that much. But I want to say something real quick. I don't know if it was with you guys or if I was on another. I don't know. I do too many podcasts, but with the whole Spider-Man thing, when they were talking about Miles Morales and where's Peter Parker, so some people were speculating, Peter Parker's dead or whatever. And I remember saying, well, maybe he just going off to do something with the Avengers, and he gave the city to Miles,
Chris,
right?
Chris,
he gave the city to Miles.
Yeah.
And then now look at this. Now he's going to he's going to be in the Avengers game, and he's getting his own story added to it.
Bro, Yo, wait a second. Wait. Because PlayStation's too calculated right now. Wait a second.
Nah, it makes sense.
It does.
It makes sense. Because like I said, when you play Spider-Man for the first time, you cross the Avengers building. He said, yo, I think they're away on the West Coast or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you start the Avengers game. And that will make perfectly, common sense for, Peter Parker to be missing and Miles Morales taking up New York and, protecting New York.
Yeah,
that he's handling something much bigger than helping out the Avengers. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. And like I said, I do think that the universes do tie in with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one aspect of that universe. You have exclusive to PlayStation, and the other ones is multiplayer. So.
The only thing, and they kind of address this, right? They're talking about making Spider-Man feel right, because Spider-Man on PS4 is like the best Spider-Man as far as how he controls, how he moves, how he swings, his web swinging and everything. So the Avengers, right, or Crystal Dynamics, they got to match that, and I don't know if they can.
I'm sure they can.
You didn't hear Chris? I think there's people from Insomniac is working on some of the character models as well, with the characters, because look at Hawkeye. One of the lead character model designers for Spider-Man, Spider-Man PS4, he did Hawkeye. You know what I mean? I think he might have did other characters. I'm not sure if he did other characters, but just that fact alone, that you have other people working on the character models and character designs and stuff like that, I would think that they will have probably like Insomniac come over and help out with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Insomniac is. I wouldn't be surprised if Insomniac is working, like reaching out. If Crystal Dynamics is reaching out to Insomniac, like, hey, we want to make sure we get Spider-Man right, and you guys kind of kicked ass. So can you guys kind of come over? Like, I truly think that's what's happening here.
It'll be in their very best interest to do so, and plus,
yes,
I'm sure Sony wouldn't mind, lending out some help, because it's going to be exclusive character for the PlayStation.
Listen, this is how you play the game of business. You feel me? You want things to be right so that when what's good, Almanador? You want things to be right so that when it hits the market, it's at its best form.
Matter of fact, that was probably part of the deal. It's like, hey, make Spider-Man exclusive for our platform. We'll give you money, and we'll also help you with like the animations or the web swinging.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of the deal too.
I wouldn't be surprised either, because PlayStation set themselves up, for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? With Marvel, as far as when it comes to partnerships and relationships, they have the best with Marvel.
Yep.
So I'm not surprised by that. And they can use that. They can use the Spider-Man character how they want. You know what I mean? Like, yes, Marvel owns that character, but PlayStation is creating a new exclusive IP, with Spider-Man PS4, using that character. And then Spider-Man is not Miles Morales. That's a separate character, but yet you have another Spider-Man, quote unquote character exclusive to PlayStation. So their partnership is A1, to be honest with you. So I'm not surprised.
So that's what I'm guessing. What Miles Morales is like, Miles Morales, he's becoming another Spider-Man, and he's training up. But then Peter Parker is like, hey, I just got a call from the Avengers. I'm gonna leave the city to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we're with Miles Morales on our own.
You heard you read the article, right, where he said, I know a lot of you guys is wondering about what's wrong with Peter Parker. Is he dead? No, they say Peter Parker is perfectly fine. Remember the Spider-Man in the Miles
Yeah,
Morales
yeah,
article,
of course.
yeah.
They're
they
not
mentioned
gonna kill him. I don't know why people
Nah,
would
they're
say,
not killing him.
"Where's Peter? Is he dead?" Or like, no, of course not.
Nah,
Man. He's still
they
making some
doing
games.
that. A lot of people will ask that because in the comics, you know, he quote unquote did die.
Yeah,
So
then this is the ultimate version of Spider-Man, so he dies in this one, and that's when Miles
Yeah,
Morales takes
but
over
I'm
the
just
mantle.
saying was like as far as the game, because you know there's gonna be a Spider-Man 2 with Peter Parker
Yep.
and Miles Morales as well. So
Yo, Stealth, what's good, bro? Give us your thoughts, man.
he's still for real.
all right, man, that was great, man. I agree with everything.
Maladog, give us your thoughts, bro.
Yeah, man. Before anything, how you guys doing? The panel,
Pretty good,
everything.
bro.
How you guys doing?
Yeah. Oh, matter. I
good,
just
bro.
got the platinum for Ghost of
really?
Tsushima last night. Yeah.
Nah, I'm almost there, bro. I think I'm almost done with the game, though. It's just because of work. I be working all day and shit, and I only play during the weekend. So, but I'm almost there, though. I'm almost there. No, but just real quick about this, the dual shock and the Spider-Man thing, real fast. About I call it fake outrage, fake ass outrage. Like, why? Let me understand it's an option, right? But look, I want as a new system, right? New hardware. I want that hardware to take the advantage of everything it offers. And the thing, no, this controller is not for the PS5 games. It's going to focus only on the new controller because we want to get everything that we got in future wise. You know what I mean? It's nobody's fault that Microsoft controller is just like a little remaster controller, adding a little things to it, and that's it. They kind of went cheap, playing safe, which nothing wrong with that. But hey, Sony went to a step ahead with their controller with new features, right? And I'm not mad at it though. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much who's going to play a PS4, PS5 with a PS4 controller. Like, come on, man. Like it's like a Sony telling you, oh, by the way, guys, you gotta buy your controller separately. It's not going to come with a PS5. Like pretty much that people think that's how Sony's putting it, but it's just I really don't understand. Like I said, cold fake outrage. That'll bother me. I'm moving on. When I got my PS5, it's all about the PS5, right? The Spider-Man thing. Once again, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. When I heard the rumors that this was going to be Spider-Man's going to be exclusive, I thought, I was like 50-50, right? But today, oh my God, a lot of these people are hurt. People think that Marvel, somebody need to sue Sony for doing this. That this is the most anti-consumer thing ever. And look, and I've said this before, it's nobody's fault that Xbox don't want to. Sony will do what they gotta do to win. Okay, I'm not mad at it. They want to win. They want you to. Hey, you want to play you gotta buy the PS4 version. That's what they want to do, and it works. You know what I mean? You can say, but Spider-Man is a universal. Hey, it is what it is, people. It's business. It's all about business, and that's what they want to do. It's nobody's fault. They failed expectless. Don't go to Marvel because, hey, you were saying the Xbox have the open checkbook, right? They got all the power. Now this next generation, they can make more moves, right? So why Phil don't go to Marvel and say, hey, can we have the Black Panther exclusive to the Xbox? Why he don't do that? It's nobody's fault.
Yeah, exactly. They can have
it.
what will be like the best counter for Xbox to do as far as like the Avengers game, which I don't think they can because there's obviously some type of deal with Square Enix and Sony, right? As far as like marketing and stuff like that. But what would be dope, man, is like because we haven't seen any X-Men characters with all the other Marvel characters in a long time since like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What would be dope if Xbox would be like, all right, y'all want Spider-Man? Well, guess what? We getting Wolverine exclusive to our platform or something like that.
You know, the thing is, the reason why I don't think Phil can even do that regardless of money, because he has no leverage on Marvel as far as, hey, if you do this, I can do this for you.
Well, Yeah.
The
Yeah, but
difference
here's
Not
is
only that, but
right,
the
right, no, no.
expectation,
Spider-Man.
especially if
Sony-
it like goes to Game Pass. Marvel not trying to do that shit. Fuck no.
No, but
Yeah,
hold on, Jay Barrett. But like, I feel you on that, and I agree. But at the same time, Nintendo was able to get a Marvel exclusive.
Hey,
That's
Ultimate
because
Alliance.
that's because Nintendo has leverage. Nintendo has sales. They have the tangible, the track record. That's why that's why I preach track record so much. When these companies look at what's most viable for them in the interest of business and money, they're looking. Barry work with numbers all day. It's a track record. I'm looking at the history. Go look at the history. Shout out to Deontay Waller. Go look at the history. The track record. It is very important with credit. When you're going to get a loan for a house, they're looking at your credit history. When you looking for the right girl to marry, you check her HOFAX. Listen, it's all about it's all about the tangible in the history. Xbox is tangible. Their history, this gen does not scream, let's do business together.
Yeah, you're right. Like I said, like they can't pull a leverage here if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, because the
Place-
leverage was gonna. My bad, Jabari. But I was gonna say real quick because the leverage for Microsoft now, right? And Phil Spencer is gonna be like, "Oh, we want to put this on Game Pass." That's the
Exactly.
leverage they're gonna try to
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fly, bro.
the
This is not
the
like-
big boys ain't gonna do that, man. They're gonna be like,
yeah,
all right,
man.
Exactly.
The same
not
thing
with not with a
CD
Marvel product.
Exactly. The same with the CD Projekt rumors coming up. The Game Pass day one. CD Projekt came out and they booked that thing. Like, nah, bro, we ain't gonna put our game on day one. You crazy? They're freaking stupid. These guys, they want money. They want to make. They're not gonna make that money they want on freaking put that shit on Game Pass. No way. See, that's the thing that people don't understand, man. Like people who work so hard on these games, right? Years. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just grab my game and put it on toast it up as a bargain on a service, and then you offer it as $1. That right there, this is pretty much disrespecting me and my other developers who made this game. Like seriously. And people say, oh, but Game Pass, like, yeah, I understand, guys. But you understand there's some people that really, like, you want to compare $1, right? Because let's be honest, when Halo comes, they're going to offer that $1. That's for fact. You can get Game Pass that month for $1. How is that, in my opinion, how Microsoft's making revenue by doing that, right? And this is supposed to be your biggest franchise, and you just throw it up out there like a bargain, like a bag of Skittles. Like, I just don't understand that, man. I
Well,
don't get
you
it.
also have to look at it like this. In terms of Microsoft, the leverage can't be we have 10 million Game Pass subscribers, so this is why you should do business with us, because that's not necessarily an accurate number. And
Yeah.
putting this straight into Game Pass would actually kill it quicker, in my opinion. PlayStation
Well,
is
a game like this.
yes.
I mean, the games of a service model is the best model for Game Pass because you would keep them, subscribed
No,
to
what
Game
I'm,
Pass.
what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if Microsoft was to do a deal like this, and Marvel would have been like, all right, we'll do a deal with you, but you can't put this in Game Pass. They have to buy the game full for like $60. That's what I'm saying, where it would kill it faster, because the mindset and the ideology is, why should I spend $60? That's where and that's part of why Microsoft leverage going into next gen with third party developers. Microsoft's gonna have to open that checkbook, and this is why I'm saying I don't think you'll be seeing that many third party deals on with Microsoft. And I'm not talking, indies and stuff like that, whatever, but I'm talking like the real prominent third party games. I don't think we'll be seeing as many, because the expectation from and this is just me speculating, the expectation from third-party developers is going to be, okay, sure, open that checkbook.
Yeah, but I don't think Microsoft have really strong third-party relationships. Let's look at the 2 showcases that they've shown so far. You know,
Especially in Japan.
on a
'cause they can-
third party aspect is thus they catching up in the Japan aspect, but you know they're not really.
Nah, they
Not like
but
that.
is it really
They-
catching up? They're still very far behind in that Japan
Yeah,
market when it
exactly.
comes
No,
to.
I mean
developing
when I say
Yeah.
catching up, I mean they're finally getting games that been on.
Yeah, like
on the
Yakuza and
platforms.
stuff like that. But that's for mainly that's not for the Japanese players. That's mainly for the Western audience who owns an Xbox who wants to play those games or want to try out those games. That's what that's for. Because the Japanese you can put all. I mean the 360 used to have JRPG exclusives, and they still didn't really move that much
Facts.
units in Japan. You know, like Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon, Tales of Vesperia, and stuff like that, which were all great games.
Yeah.
I love those games, but yeah, the stuff with like Japanese games on Xbox, that's not for Japan. That's for the Western audience who has an
for the
Xbox.
Westerns.
Yeah.
And like I said, like a small community that there's in the 360 and the Xbox. I do appreciate now everybody. It's a very small community, and that's the thing. Like that's why I said, like you when you see you want to compare, you're not. It's just not there like that. And look, with Phil Spencer, right? I think next generation. I talk about like third party deals, right? I think some of these games will cost more. Because now we want to do bigger things and stuff like that, which I hope that happens. And I don't think Phil Spencer will go and pay $2 million to put this game on Game Pass, and you're even going to make even the 25% of that out of that $2 million.
Nah, you paying more than $2 million, bro. Nah.
If you put okay, that's what I'm
paying
saying.
way more
If
than
you
that.
if you pay more than $2 million, right? If you don't even make even 25% of that, how that Microsoft making money? That's what I want to
Well,
know.
Well, they
How
say
them
that
get-
they said they're not
They
making
not.
money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So-
not only
so-
that, right? Okay, Game Pass is what $10 a month or $15 a month, right? And some people can get it for a lot cheaper. You can get it for $1, right? So it fluctuates. It varies depending on the person, right, or the deal that's going on at the time.
Or you can buy a Chips
But-
Ahoy cookie bag and you
yeah,
get,
you can buy all that stuff. So it's not only that, right? And their thing is they're getting a lot of these, quality third-party exclusives along with their first party. So $15 a month, 10 million subscribers or whatever. They gotta share that. They gotta share that money or that revenue that they're making from that with like 100 different devs. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, I don't see how it's gonna be sustainable in the long run. I mean, it's a good deal for consumers. I don't knock Game Pass as far as the deal, right? Because I have PS now. I'll be a hypocrite. But as far as like, I think Sony is doing it the smarter way, where they're doing it like Disney Plus or like Disney, right? Disney will have their Star Wars and the Marvel movie go to theaters first, right? They'll generate, these big ass events, 500 million on the weekend or $1 billion on the weekend or whatever. And then maybe a year later, it goes to the services.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then they get more money.
What's your thoughts on the state of play? What's your expectations with this one?
Well,
What do y'all think is going to be shown? Oh,
Well,
Stealth, is
hold
that
on,
you, bro? Hold on.
Yeah,
Stealth,
yeah.
Oh, all right. What's good, bro?
Yeah, I'm very yeah.
Yeah, so before
Stealth.
we move on to state of the play, give us your thoughts on the whole Spider-Man situation. And,
my man Court was using the bathroom. He came back from the bathroom.
No, I had to take
he
care
had
of
to
the
drop
kids.
the Cosby kids off.
But
Drop the kids off at the pool.
Baby ass kids.
look, man, as soon as I seen the news break at work, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And that was around the same time that the PlayStation 4 controller and all that stuff broke, and it was just like, then I started seeing people getting mad. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm talking to people now, and I'm just like, bro, at this point, I'm just like, hold on a second.
I thought you meant. I thought you meant like.
The girls were asking me something, but I seen the people getting outraged by it, being mad about it, talking about, oh, I'm not gonna buy the game now. I'm like, so you telling me? Now I get it. Spider-Man's a popular character, very well loved character, but he ain't gonna have no effect on the damn story of this game. This man is literally just gonna come in 2021 after you don't beat the main story of this game.
And
Now,
for free too.
Yeah,
For free.
yeah.
Pro consumer, baby.
look, he'll have his own little story, but it ain't gonna change nothing that happened in the main story of that whole game. So y'all getting mad because one character is not there, but you got all the other roster of characters. But
It's a
just
big
because
character, so that's a huge character.
it
Spider-Man.
it is
That's a
a
big
huge
character.
character. But if I was interested in this game, one character not being there on the platform that I play on is not gonna stop me from playing that game. They're like, oh well, if I really want to play as Spider-Man, guess where I'm gonna go?
PlayStation.
Over there to PlayStation.
Greatness.
But
Great. And plus, if
it-
you love Spider-Man that much, you would have already had a PlayStation. You know what I
But
mean?
These people
Yeah.
do, Chris. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's
These
the
I know.
thing.
people do got a
Like
PlayStation.
Smooth, Kid Smooth said he's
Like-
not gonna buy the game, but I like Smooth, you got a
Smooth
PlayStation.
buying the game.
Look, it's just like, and it was the funniest thing in the world because I seen somebody that puts out great reviews, like 20-minute reviews, and he said it was bullshit. I really want to ask this man, what is bullshit about this? You play on every platform, period. Like, regardless of what it is, you play on that platform. So if you really want to be playing as Spider-Man, what is bullshit about it? If you know Sony has a chokehold on Spider-Man, why are you getting at Sony enforcing that damn chokehold? Like, they literally went to Marvel.
What's my biggest issue, Court, is the actual industry writers. I've seen dudes like Patrick Klepek saying that this is a bad move, PlayStation. Why you're doing that? You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, I don't understand how people can be all this consumer this and pro consumer that, but when the company's actually trying to give you an incentive to buy their platform, that's anti-consumer. No, that's actually kind of pro-consumer because they're giving you an extra oomph to be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to get this game on this platform because I am a Spider-Man fan. If you're not a Spider-Man fan, you still have the option there on other platforms or whatnot. But I don't understand how is this stuff anti-consumer.
And not
now
only that, it's
to do that?
pro-consumer for the people who have a PlayStation. You know what I mean? I have a PlayStation and I'm interested in this game, and I'm like, oh damn, because since I invested in this console, right? I'm getting perks and benefits. That's pro-consumer. That is pro-consumer. You know what I mean? And then these same people, right? What was all the outrage? Like, this is business, man. This has been going on. Like, yo, Microsoft was doing this shit, the same exact shit with the 360 with Call of Duty. Remember that? They used to have like a year exclusive map packs and stuff like that you couldn't get on the PlayStation. You had to get it on the 360, right? And zombie maps and all that stuff, right? You also have Microsoft who made a deal with Tomb Raider, right? That was a multi-plat before, the game prior to that. Then now it became a timed exclusive, whatever. And then Microsoft is still doing timed exclusive after Phil said he's against timed exclusive. You know what I mean?
You know why it's bad, Chris? Is because Xbox isn't doing something to, like, as a counter suit for it. Because this is nothing new to gaming. This is why I know a lot of these people, they just started playing video games. Soul Calibur, other fighting games.
I was gonna bring that up. Yes,
had stuff like this where you had characters that's exclusively tied to that specific platform. If you buy the game,
Soul Calibur 3. I think it was either Soul Calibur 2 or Soul Calibur 3. The GameCube had Link. The Xbox had Spawn, and PlayStation had Heihachi.
Heihachi, yeah. So you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous that and back in the days we thought that was fun. You know what I mean? It was like, oh yo, but I got
that was dope. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah.
Now today is anti-consumer because a company is giving an incentive for you to buy into their platform, or the people that already have a platform, the PlayStation platform, like you said. It's bad to keep them in there by giving them incentives like, yo, here's a character that you guys love and you love the first game for Spider-Man, and we love the Spider-Man character over there at PlayStation. Yo, guess what we got? A treat for you guys. Free DLC, Spider-Man, story content, all that good stuff. Play them online, all that good stuff here at PlayStation, exclusively. That's bad now.
But
that's what I'm saying. Doing something special for your fans and your community, your fan base, that's considered anti-consumer. And I'm just like, do you see McDonald's selling Big Macs at Burger King? or at White Castle or Wendy's? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I really want to ask, what is wrong with you people, man? Like, are y'all like
But
mentally unstable?
they mentally something
Like,
because
you
all
guys must live a shitty life when it comes to managing money and making money. Because this business, like, you people don't understand the basic concepts of competition in business. You must really, like, you can't be this uncompetitive. To me at least, it doesn't make sense. How are you this uncompetitive? Are you competitive in your everyday life? I am.
That's matter of fact. You just brought something out, Persona.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's
Court.
oh, you good, you good.
that's complete BS. I should be able to go to Burger King and order a Big Mac. I should be able to go to Wendy's and order Chick-fil-A nuggets. You know what I mean?
But you can't.
Oh my God! No, these
You
people
can't.
are just. It trips me out how this gaming community as a whole, as in general, at what it's becoming. It's like, it's like everything is just like everything that's always been the way of life since the beginning of gaming consoles existed, right? Since the beginning of gaming, right? Guess what? I have a Nintendo. Nintendo comes out with the Super Nintendo. Guess what? My Nintendo controller isn't gonna work with the Super Nintendo. Nobody give a damn. Nobody was crying because it was like, this is something new. There's something we want to experience. Is something new. Like the whole thing with like the PS4 controller or whatever. First of all, the PS4 controller the DualShock 4 does work with the PS5, but it only works for PlayStation 4 games, right? Which I'm assuming that also includes cross-generation games. So Assassin's Creed, Far Cry 6, Avengers. I guarantee you're going to be able to use your DualShock 4 with all of those games, Cyberpunk and everything like that, right? But when it comes to PlayStation 5 games, right, especially the first party, building the game up from the ground up to take full advantage of the hardware, which also includes the advanced technology that's in the DualSense 5, what the hell is wrong with that? Like, I don't get it. And plus, why would you want to stick with the DualShock 4 if there's something better? You know what I mean? If something better is coming out. Because I love the DualShock 4. I love how it feels, right? I think it's one of the most perfect controllers, but it's not perfect. I have some gripes with the DualShock 4. One, it being the battery life. I know some people be like, well, I don't have a problem with the battery life. I do. I think the battery life is complete crap on the DualShock 4. Another thing is I've been through 3 to 4 DualShock 4 since I've had my PlayStation because I keep getting my left analog stick. I keep getting drift, right? And then all of a sudden the dead zone stops working or whatever, or it starts getting dead zones. So I've had to buy 3 controllers. So if the DualSense 5 is going to offer better battery life, it's also going to offer more durability to last longer for me, right? And I'm not the only one who has the joystick drift. So I don't want to hear anybody say it doesn't happen.
I had to buy a new Joy-Con because of that.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but
if there's something better, then like I'm gonna invest in that better. I'm gonna get an extra DualSense 5. Like I don't care about having a DualShock 4 because I want the new and improved hardware and technology.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, it's I think we all can agree with that. But in terms of state of play, what's the expectations? What do y'all? Because they're saying that there's going to be PlayStation 5 stuff that was shown at the PS5 showcase in June. There's going to be updates on that and some gameplay and stuff like that. So what's y'all expectations?
And what they already
in terms of PS4 and PSVR and all that.
I'm pretty hyped for it, man. Just due to the fact I feel that I think the new Call of Duty is going to be announced there.
Yeah, because 40 minutes is a long time. That's what.
Yeah, you know what I mean, because they definitely have to show that story trailer for Call of Duty and then let you know, later on this month we're gonna have the online show, at Activision, whatever, and stuff like that. But like the other indies and third party games, I want to see what those announcements are for the PS5 because that's one of the things I was saying. Where's my PlayStation 5 news? PlayStation is like, update us on some of these games. So if we're going to get some of the updates on those games that we saw, then that's really, really cool. As far as the PS4 stuff, I think they're going to, like I said, Call of Duty definitely have to update us on that. But, other stuff on PS4, I think we're probably going to get a 13 Sentinels update. as well, because that's coming September. It's coming September like 13th or something like that. So next month. So I expect little tidbits here and there, but I think it's going to be a good show, man. But obviously, we want that PlayStation 5 news. But
Exactly.
overall, I think it's going to be a good show.
Well, did y'all hear about the? Okay, so y'all know that guy Robert Serrano, right, on Twitter. He's the one who got the date accurate for when Sony pushed back the PS5 event to June 11th. Like, he hit the nail on the head. He was the one who said that the PS5 pre-orders was coming on July 13th. Even though that didn't happen, something did happen because Amazon put PlayStation 5 page or whatever up. So he might have got some bad info on that. But then after that, he said that there was going to be a state of play on August 6th. He said this weeks ago, right? And then boom, guess what? We're having a state of play August 6th. Now what he's saying is, right, because this one's going to be more centric around, just PlayStation overall, which includes the PS4, PSVR, and a couple of the PS5 titles that we already seen. He's saying that there's supposed to be potentially another one by the end of this month as well.
Yo, hold up, guys. I got something to share real quick. Not to detract, but so I guess I don't know what Major Nelson put. I guess they was promoting Halo or whatnot, and some Xbox fan asked them this.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
An Xbox sued Sony for making Spider-Man a PS4 exclusive.
Yo, send me that tweet. Link that in the chat so I can show it.
It's something that Hard 8 tweeted, so I'm about to share his tweet.
I saw it from Crowd Gamer. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like I said, guys, it's nobody's fault. If Phil Spencer can go and he can try and make some type of deal, like he can bring Black Panther or even Wolverine, like Chris says, he can do it. But he don't have the balls. That's the thing. He don't have the balls to do it. Now it is what it is. Like, don't be mad at Sony because Sony wants to win. And I love the competition, the competitiveness. I like it. And Microsoft don't want to do that. That's on them. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is.
Yo.
That shit wild.
Yo, this gaming community is in disarray, boy. Yo, my man second Xbox sued PlayStation for making Spider-Man a PS4 exclusive. Bruh. This gaming community is in the gutter, bruh. This shit is in the gutter. This is what happens when motherfuckers was getting participation trophies their entire lives, bruh. Get the fuck out of here with this shit.
This is what happens when you give motherfuckers the internet. You're like, hey, everybody ain't supposed to talk. I'm
we
just
in
saying.
that participation trophy era court. Everybody want a trophy. Everyone want to feel included. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Look here, bro.
Socialist gamers. Everybody wants socialism.
This shit is crazy.
Look, when I played football back in high school, your ass either won or you lost. It wasn't no goddamn, well, you tried. Here, you get the state trophy too. No, only one person getting the state trophy.
No trophy. This is just pathetic. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. You know why this is so? It's pathetic on so many levels. One, that the Xbox community is so starved for content and for Xbox to provide them with just worthwhile games and do in proper business moves that you got them asking this suit. Then two, I bet you this guy has a PlayStation. I'm willing to bet he has a PlayStation.
Bad times, man.
Yo, yeah, you know what, Persona, you came at that one guy who was like, oh, I have a PlayStation, but I'm not supporting this because this is, anti-consumer
Which
or
makes
whatever.
no sense.
And then you are like, how is this anti-consumer to you if you own the platform?
This is what I'm saying, though. It's gaming politicians. It's this. It doesn't make sense.
Kumbaya gaming.
That's like going to the supermarket, buying food, and then walking outside and you see a homeless man and say, you know what? This is not right. I'm going to quit my job, throw this food away, and sit on this ground with you and be homeless. It doesn't make sense. Why not give him some food and help him up? It makes no sense. They rather sabotage their experience of enjoying the game for the sake of everyone else. How is that a gamer? How is that fun? How do you play games? I don't play games for other people. Listen, y'all all cool in here. I don't give a shit what y'all play, what y'all buy, and if you enjoying it or not. I don't care. And just like y'all shouldn't give a shit what I like or enjoy either. Y'all experience is y'all experience. We all have separate gaming experiences. I'm not playing games for you. I'm not playing games for this community. I play games for me, and I share my experiences with the world. That's different.
I mean, it's just like I told old boy on Twitter. It's like I couldn't imagine not buying a game just because one character ain't in it if I was already interested in it. That shit could not be me. Literally, could not be me.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, people won't get on me talking about, oh, well, it's cut content and I'm paying the same price for less content. I'm like, what? He ain't coming out to 2021.
Yo, now they saying that PlayStation fans only hype for Marvel's Avengers now because of Spider-Man. First of all, so what? A hype character like that. My favorite Marvel character, by the way, is now in this game. Is enough to build hype for the game.
Mm-hmm.
But
exactly.
I've been hyped for this game since it first got announced. I pre-ordered the collector's edition since February. You know what I mean? My collector's edition already paid for. Mm-hmm. That's coming in September, and I got the digital deluxe edition. I pre-ordered that months ago as well.
Check
so
my
man.
Check my content. I did the war tables. Every war table they've done, I've done the.
They be lying, bro. They be lying. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being hyped for like if you checking for a game, you're like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I'm really hyped. And then all of a sudden, later on they announce, hey, we're gonna have this character in the game, and you're like, oh shit, I love this character. It's just like fighting games,
but
right?
Chris,
Whenever fighting games first get announced, they don't show every character, right? They'll show a few characters or whatever, and you'll be like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they show that one character that you're like, oh, that's my main. You know what I mean? Like some people are super hyped that Leo Whitefang is in Guilty Gear. They might have not liked everybody else that was shown before, but now they hyped for it.
But Chris, remember the first war table. They were shitting on the game because of how fucking Thor's hammer sounded when he hit the enemies and saying they were going to pass. Where's that same energy?
Yeah, I was.
You see what I mean? But you see what I mean? The same energy is never kept across the board, and this is the problem. And this is why I'm glad a lot of these people don't have a say in gaming, because we would still be playing the NES. We would still be Mario would still be climbing that ladder trying to get to Donkey Kong to save the princess. We would have never evolved. These people don't care about gaming. They care about looking good on social media.
Yep. No, but the thing is, right, this guy's like, why they didn't keep the same energy back last generation when the 360 had all these third-party deals, the Call of Duty map,
that's what I said.
Third-party, like Mass Effect. What happened to the anti-consumer when it comes to that, right? But now that Sony's doing it, now that Sony's doing some type of things that they did, it's bad, right? And that's what I'm saying. The same thing you're saying. Let's keep the same energy always. But no, it's just like I say, if it doesn't go their way, it's wrong. It's freaking wrong. And it's just, that's what I'm saying, man. That some of these guys, instead of you complaining, go after. Tell those guys on Phil Spencer, hey Phil, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing? Why can we get some exclusive characters here or something? Can we get something, for the love of God? That you got money to do it, do it. Instead of, that's one thing about Phil Spencer, right? That this man took so much stuff. It's just like, it literally just like, I said, yo, he needs to shut up. The same way Aaron Cheeseburger, those two need to shut up. They just talk too much. You know what I mean? Like, at a PlayStation, Jim Ryan, okay, they don't say nothing, right? They don't say nothing, and we get what we want. We getting games, announcements, you know.
That is true.
But these guys, they just talk too much. It's just like you need to just shut up.
Yeah.
Like literally.
But
your
but
mouth,
you want
crony.
but you want to know what's funny, El Matador? Because it's connected to the whole controller issue and everybody being outraged about the controller. Even though they've been shitting on the controller all goddamn jam about battery life, the goddamn analogs fucking up and everything else.
Exactly.
When the Xbox One launched, they literally said you can't use 360 controller on the Xbox One. I ain't heard not a single person
Facts.
say nothing.
Nothing.
But now we go to this new gen and all of a sudden, oh my god, I can't use a DualShock 4 on the PS5. Like,
Look at the Switch. The Switch is very popular.
Exactly.
Everybody was buying a Switch. You didn't hear no complaints about your Wii U stuff not working with the Switch.
Of course
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Not
none of the
everybody was talking about, oh, I could take advantage of the how the DualShock,
portability.
the what you call it, the Joy-Con features are.
Oh.
You can shake up an ice cube and it sound like feel like an ice. You know what I mean? Nobody was worrying about Wii U controller, man.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, well, these games are being built from the ground up on the PS5 to take advantage of that technology of the DualSense 5 and the haptic feedback and the tensions on the trigger and all that stuff. And then my man FC, shout out to FC Violent, that's my guy, but he be wilding out sometimes. And he was like, man, he's like, I don't care about those. He said, I don't give a crap about that stuff. All that stuff is gimmick. And I'm like, yeah, it is a gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, and not all gimmicks are bad gimmicks. You guys make it seem like all gimmicks are bad gimmicks. Just like the Switch. The Switch itself is a gimmick, but everybody loves that gimmick. Nobody's complaining about that. You know what I mean? So it's like these people just complain. They just complain about anything because let's keep it real, man. They just hate Sony. They hate Sony being on top. They hate Sony being on top, and they hate the PlayStation fans and the PlayStation fanboys always teasing them because their company is not delivering from them. That's what it is.
Let's be honest here though. If the DualShock 4 was working with PlayStation 5 games, what would they say?
Oh, so why do I need this DualSense?
Exactly. Oh, it's
yeah.
not built from the ground up then, huh?
That would be the argument.
They would sneak their, they would sneak their way in with their slide selves and but I thought this was built from the ground up, PlayStation. Something fishy here. I guess Miles Morales is DLC. You know what I mean? They would have been doing all that stuff there, man. You know
they already started. They're already saying that we'll see if Godfall on the PC works with the DualShock 4, then it's like, bro, you know what I mean? First of all, that's a third party.
If Kina works with a DualShock 4, it's a PS5 and a PS4 game. So I'm going to assume those games are
exactly.
So by that logic, that means if I play Horizon Zero Dawn on PC this week with a damn Xbox controller, it's an Xbox game, right? I'm just saying.
Everybody got quiet there. People are going to be doing that. They're going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn with the Xbox controller.
But that's the thing. So, I did it with Death Stranding. It's just like, that don't make it an Xbox game. That it's a PC. Right. You use whatever the hell you want. You can use a damn Wii U controller if you want. I mean, Wii U Pro controller or a damn Switch controller. Like, so if somebody did bring that stupid argument up, I just look at them like, what the fuck is you on?
Yeah. And like Chris
you use the mouse and keyboard on a whatever game, a PlayStation game, is it a PC game?
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. And like Chris said, like some of these guys are mad, because they're not getting their way. They just wanna hate PlayStation. I mean, like it's just like they are very unhappy because look how this generation, how Sony is ending, which I ain't gonna lie, it's just being crazy, right? And they're not having the same treatment. They mad. They upset that they gotta keep waiting for games. Yeah, they got Halo, but shit, look at how that gonna look next gen. I'm sorry, it looks 60, but that shit don't look next gen to me, right? And this is how, like, I'm saying, like, look how the Xbox One is holding that game back, and just want to come and then this fanboys, right? They want to instead of saying, no, you know what? No, you should just focus on the Series X. Oh no, they cap it. No, that shit looks better. 60 FPS. The PS5 don't have no 60 FPS games, and it's just that's why I say, you know what? This is why Xbox have been going this fall because you guys don't go out there and demand better. You guys just Microsoft can give you like a piece of plate with full of power shit. You guys will eat it because you guys don't want to go out and freaking speak up. And that's why.
You hit it right in the head, man. When you say that they're not happy, they're pretty much they're not happy with their relationship. You know what I mean? It's like whenever you're not happy with your significant other, right? Your girl, whatever. Then you go out. You're not happy in that relationship. You're not getting what you want. And then you see another couple, across the restaurant. They're all, they're giggling, having a good time, kissing each other or whatever. And you're just hating on them. You're like, look at these guys. Why don't you get out of here? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, Chris. And like I said, they're over here. They seeing us playing all this greatness. You know what I mean? Which I ain't gonna lie. This game of the year, this year is gonna be crazy. I think I can already see 4 games for PS4 already. Final Fantasy, Persona 5 Royale, Ghost, and The Last of Us. I can already see those games in the game of the year contender. I can just already see it, and now that's what I'm saying, man. And like I said, don't like what the hell Microsoft got this generation. Ori and
Cuphead
and Brilliant Edge, man. Like it's just like very, 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 very dry over there, man. Like I understand, and we over here in the PlayStation side, we are playing greatness, and that's why I'm grateful for Sony. I mean, I feel very satisfied this generation for what they have done. Third-party deals. With third-party exclusives, that and I can because I already see from a lot of people saying that Sony have opened out their wallet for a lot of third-party deals coming in next generation. That makes me excited. At least I'm not going to lie; they want to keep the momentum, and I'm happy. They want to keep more third-party exclusives, but I'm happy because you want to keep the momentum going to the next generation. You don't want to put out the pedal out of the gas. I love it. I'm hearing that. And for the Xbox, we don't know that, bro. We don't know. Yeah, they got some first party. We'll see what's going on, all that crap. But it's just we haven't seen something running like beautiful.
Xbox boo boo chips.
yeah, man.
But
yeah.
yo,
it is what it is, man.
this joint is listen. At the end of the day, PlayStation needs to get more vocal with this next PS5 news because I need my pre-order secured. I'm sick of waiting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
You guys need to hurry up.
But I will say with this upcoming state of play, I mean, I'm just glad they put expectations in check way ahead of time so people wouldn't be speculating and then be disappointed like, oh, why didn't they do this? Like they laid it out. They were like, hey, we giving you PS4 games and PSVR news. Some updates on some third-party PS5 games and some indies, and that's it. Like,
hey, at least they're supporting the PSVR. At least they are supporting. They're not like leave that behind.
They're still gonna complain. They still
exactly. I mean, they're giving you support.
But Chris, I'm already seeing the people complain now. Like, we don't want no PS4 news. I want PS. I mean, there's still games coming out for the PS4, regardless if you don't. Yeah. If you hate it, love it, it's still games coming out for this motherfucker.
They don't want to hear about PS4 games, but they still want to play with the DualShock 4 on the PS5.
Oh shit!
Right.
Come on, man.
Yo,
what are we doing here? What are we doing, bro?
I feel like it's just complaining just to complain, bro. Like honestly,
Big
like
fuck.
I'm looking at Twitter this morning. I'm like, wait, that's what y'all complain about? When I read the article, my complaint was like, yo, you didn't have list of the products there that is compatible with the PlayStation 5. You telling us that we got to do soul searching to find out. You know what I mean? That was my complaint. I was like, damn. You know, but I'm like, not working. I'm like, that's common sense because you're going to a new gen, you know?
I mean, if anything, like, with me, I don't even jump on Xbox that bad anymore because, like, there's no reason to. Unless I just see something, I'm just like, that looks kind of, kind of funny. Like the whole Halo multiplayer going free to play, that's concerning.
It's kind of funky.
And people look at me like, why is that concerning? And I'm like, sir, why would you separate? Why would you separate the staple that everybody says they go to Halo 4? Y'all were already planning to get it on Game Pass anyway, right? So y'all were already going to get it. And they separate and say, okay, it's free to play, even though it's not free to play on Xbox because you're still tied to live just to play the shit online. So you're still behind a fucking paywall unless you go on PC.
Exactly.
But now you're saying it's free to play. Now that's going to give them an excuse if the multiplayer don't work day one. Oh, well, it's free. Mm-hmm. Then they going to try to slide in microtransactions. Oh, well, it's free.
Yeah, the fact that it's free to play, I feel like they're going to separate it. It's not going to be like
it's gonna be separated, but it's gonna be, and they out there people talking about, oh, there ain't gonna be no microtransactions. Like, look, bro, at this point, y'all said free to play and Microsoft in the same goddamn sentence.
Bro, J-Bar, remember when I said that it looked like a free to play game? I said that right after the conference. I was like, yo, like, hey, free to play. And look what happened.
Can't complain now. You can't complain. Free.
As far as state of the play, man, like, so they already set expectations. Going to be more focused on because PS4 is still like they're still going to see Sony doesn't drop like as soon as the PS5 comes out, Sony's not going to drop full support of the PS4. The PS4 is still going to be fully supported, and the people complaining about the state of play being about PS4 and PSVR and stuff like that. Well, weren't those same people talking about backwards compatibility and they want to play PS4 games on the PS5 and stuff like that? You know what I mean? And then, So you should be happy that you're getting more PS4 games because that's what you want to work on your PS5. But the one thing that I wanted to see Spider-Man gameplay like Miles Morales, but I don't think we're gonna get that. But I want to see an update on Lost Soul Aside. That's what I want to see.
Well,
that is one game we haven't seen in a long, long time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting on that. That's what I need. I need a Lost Soul Aside update. That's like that and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Those are like two games that I care about. That's supposed to be coming to PlayStation. That
I want to get Call of Duty Babylon Falls.
Oh, Babylon Falls, yeah, that one too.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Yeah, if that's still coming for the year, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I need some Tales of Arise news. Let's keep it a stack here.
Yeah,
because we still technically have a lot of, especially for the JRPG fans. There's still a lot of JRPGs left to come out for the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You have Trails of Cold Steel 4,
Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's an RPG.
East Monstrum Nox got to come out.
East is coming out in 2021 though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You still got all those games to look forward to. Plus, we got the Suikoden creators. They don't reach their stretch goal, and they already said they're putting their game on the PS4. So that's 2022.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that. Them Suikoden creators, they about to show out with that game. They definitely about to show out.
So I'm like, you at least still got two and a half good more years of games that's probably gonna come to the PlayStation. I ain't saying first party, but you got a lot of third party efforts coming.
Yeah.
So
Project Awakening, that game, 13 Sentinels, Trials of Cold Steel 4, Trials of Cold 4.
13 Sentinels.
Grand Blue Fantasy, Tales of Arise.
I don't think 13 Sentinels is going to be there, J. Barton. I don't think it's going to be at that state of play because that's more of a niche game. It might be.
But they have good relationship with Vanillaware. Vanillaware made exclusives for them before.
Yep.
And
it might be at the Japan show though. But
that's what I'm saying.
It's coming out early September, so it'd be a good time just to update people. Like,
and they say this shit's gonna be 40 minutes. We probably might see gameplay.
Oh no, we definitely seen gameplay of a couple games here. There's no way it's gonna be 40 minutes of trailers. This ain't an Xbox showcase. No. That's really what Xbox did though. If you look back at it. Anyway, man, this was dope. PlayStation is. They like I said, PlayStation got a love-hate relationship. They need to get their shit straight. I need these pre-orders up. You feel me? Spider-Man is exclusive to the PlayStation 4. You can either get with the program or don't play the game, don't buy the game. It's not helping. It's not hurting me. It ain't hurting nobody here, and it damn sure ain't hurting PlayStation or Crystal Dynamics or Square or Marvel. So you can keep yelling into the void, which is social media, about your fake outrage and fake problems. Nobody cares. So get with the program. And as for the PlayStation 4 controller not working with PS5 games, I'm convinced that a good portion of you have been either dropped on your head as children, or you got into you started peeling paint chips off the wall and eating them. So
lead paint chips
yes,
at that.
Yes. So either way, you guys need your head examined. Is what I'm trying to get at.
They like Goku. They got bumped in their head when they was young.
Yes. Yes, they did.
Yeah,
Yes,
they were eating Big Macs from Burger King.
Listen, you guys are. It's funny how you guys talk about toxic people in gaming, and a lot of you don't realize that you are actually the toxic person because you're disrupting.
They can joke. They neutral.
Nah, ain't no jokes. Ain't no neutrality here. They're disrupting the natural flow of gaming because it doesn't go their way. That's very toxic. Because things don't go your way, you're trying to disrupt the natural order of how gaming flows. How is that not toxic? How is that not anti-consumer? How is that good for gaming, for the community? Look how you're acting. Very childish. But then you talk about fanboys being, or people with a preference being the problem in gaming, when in reality, it's you. This is why you guys need to look in the mirror and really ask yourself, am I an enabler or am I a fan? And with that being said, we're going to get into the outros. Starting with you, Chris. Give us your outro, bro.
Yo, good to be here. Good to be back on. And yeah, man, everybody keep it gaming. Stay safe out here. And, you can follow me on Twitter. Check me out on Planet Xbox every Wednesday at 8:30 and the Saltiest Gaming Podcast every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. But other than that, I should have a couple of videos coming out this week.
Oh, hold up. That boy channel. Doing YouTube? Ooh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Subscribe to my boy Chris Righteous, man. Get that podcast started, got it?
My next video is, me and Matador, we talking about doing one.
Word.
Yeah, I gotta get some shit together first.
You guys gotta talk about it, the Latin persuasion.
Yeah.
El matador.
Yeah. The jugadores.
Christi for it.
The jugadores, which is players. Yeah, my next video is gonna be like the aftermath of the Xbox event, and actually, I'm probably gonna do one about everything that went on today. I'm probably just gonna do a whole video about DualShock 4 and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna be the same things I was saying here today. But yeah, man, everybody take it easy.
What's up, man? Yo, listen, get that podcast started, Gotti. You need a podcast. Get that podcast started, Chris. That's what I'm saying. But I'm excited for the videos. But get that podcast started. You definitely got it. Get you a podcast, bro. El Matador, give us your outro, bro.
Hey, thank you for having me in persona. We appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
You have everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, show support, everything. Subscribe everybody here in the panel. And Ghost of Tsushima, Game of the Year. Mark and book it.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, man.
I still think it goes
to Final Fantasy. Twitter, and y'all be safe and have a good night, guys.
Nice. Yo, Stealth, give us your outro, bro.
Yo, it is Stealth God Gaming. Back and actually healthy after a long ass month.
What happened?
I had coronavirus.
What?
Yeah.
You got ass, bro?
You're safe, bro. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh my God, bro. You good? Everybody good in the house?
Yeah. My wife caught it. She had it for 2 weeks, and I caught it from her. And then, so yeah, today was my first day back to work. But
I'm glad you good and healthy, bro. Damn.
No. It's all good. It was just, and what was crazy about it? It all happened when Ghost dropped. I I had zero energy to play Ghost for the first weekend, and then about the time I got better,
man.
I was like, I gotta know like this.
Yeah.
And
But
they poison your Mongolian beef.
yeah, they put that wolfsbane in there. I was like, oh god damn.
Yo,
The spider lilies.
I'm glad you safe though. I'm glad you healthy and good. I'm
Oh
glad
no,
the family and the kids good, bro. Damn, bro. Oh shit. I wish you'd have told
yeah.
me, bro. That's crazy.
Oh no, it's all good, cause man, I'm just gonna tell y'all now, it's a motherfucker. It
Oh
is,
man.
but I'm good. We're all healthy. We're all good.
Mm,
I'm back making content again. So if y'all see an upsurge in videos come from me, that's why, because like I got energy to do the shit now.
yeah. Well, I'm
But
glad you're
it,
healthy, bro.
Crazy.
oh yeah, but it's all good. I'm just glad to be back on here. Thank you all the way, Persona. I actually had to get back on Discord because your day Discord was freaking out on Discord for some reason,
Oh shit.
and so yeah, I had to rejoin and everything. But it's all good. Y'all be safe out here. Stay gaming. Leave all these damn politicians alone because they ain't good for you and they don't mean shit. And I'm gone.
Shout out to Court, man, aka Stealth Guy Gaming, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Last but not least, my bro, the other half of the Whoops crew. What's up, PlayStation Podcast? The best podcast on YouTube. That's a big fact. Listen, I'm only speaking facts. My boy
Big
Bard.
Drip.
Give us your outro, bro.
Hey. Yo, by the way, we are at 399 subscribers.
Oh, we about to
on
get that
What's
to 400 by the end of this. Trust me.
If we hit 400 before Saturday, I'm going to do two $10 PSN gift cards during the podcast for episode 2. You know what I mean? And so yeah, definitely come on through.
That's big boy shit.
Hit that subscribe. Yeah, you know how PlayStation rewards be blessing you.
Yeah.
So you know,
Actually doing something for the community,
Yeah,
not just talking about it, but actually doing something.
Of course.
yeah,
you know,
man.
We're not anti-consumer out here.
We're definitely out here, man. If you guys missed the first episode, definitely go tune in for that. The timestamps are up for the first episode, so you guys can like skip to wherever you guys just want to skip to the news or the topic. That's there for you guys. But yo, man, it's been a pleasure, man. Persona, coming on here and talking about the news for the day. Speak from the Heart will be tomorrow, guys. I know a lot of people been wanting Speak from the Heart, and like I said, I will have one tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern time. Right after work, pretty much.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna tune into that. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. So yeah, definitely tune in for that. And yeah, it's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, supporting my man Persona. And I mean, it's just a pleasure seeing my man grow out here.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Having choking up his voice. When Persona get emotional, when his voice kind of, just it tweaks a little bit. Court know what I'm talking about.
Roger, man.
Yo, man.
You know what I mean? That boy be getting emotional, man. I be hearing it in his voice sometimes when you see the support, man. But it's rightfully so that he gets it there, man. But yo, if you guys also in the comment section, let me know what is a corporate slave. Give me the definition of a corporate slave. I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because everybody's definition is all over the place, and I've been called a corporate slave, on Sunday and Hard Eight podcast. So we definitely gonna be talking about that.
Wait, you was called the corporate slave?
Yeah. I'm a corporate slave.
You gotta talk about that on Speak for the Heart tomorrow, bro. You gotta talk about.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that, man. So yeah, let me
Did
know
they do the corporate
definition.
slave awards already? Did Bond do it yet?
Nah, they ain't do it. But I am deemed a corporate slave because I make fun of Xbox. I guess I'm a corporate
Who
slave.
said this?
I saw that on AGS the other day.
Who said this though? Who said
it was Hard Eight podcast.
But who said it?
On
Like who
AGS.
said it on AGS?
It was Drew.
Hard Eight, Drew.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, but the thing is, it's like okay, like we know J Bar is a passionate PlayStation fan, as we all here are, right? Most of us here.
Mm-hmm.
But they were trying to put him on the same level as like K Mega and all those other. I'm like,
bro.
no, he's
These
not.
guys
What
are
y'all talking
confusing
about? Yeah.
these guys are confusing passion and love for gaming with corporate slavery and fanboys.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Bari not no corporate slave. This guy,
Definitely gonna break it down tomorrow for sure.
Bari's not no. And I mean, I'm not saying that because that's my boy or whatever. Look, I ride for PlayStation too, man. I prefer PlayStation. Like, I'm not gonna hide that. You feel me? I like PlayStation does wrong. I just sat here in this podcast letting you know why PlayStation is messing up with the news. With like when they were talking about exclusives going to PC, people were speaking on that, you know, because that is a problem. Like a corporate slave or someone that shills for the company. I don't see Bari as a shill.
But we gonna find out a definition for sure, man.
Yeah, you definitely gotta talk about that tomorrow.
And yo, matter of fact, this weekend as well, man, is gonna be the start for the online arcades, one more round. So we're pretty much, ending the online arcade, but we're ending it with 5 tournaments throughout the month. So this weekend is going to be the start of that. It's a very busy weekend.
It's really busy this weekend, man. The Avengers beta.
Oh, the Avengers beta. Oh yeah, that's getting streamed.
Yo,
that's getting streamed on Friday for sure.
Yo, me, Bari, and it's that's gonna be fun. Friday, y'all don't want to miss that. But Saturday we've got Grand Blue Fantasy. Sunday Sunday. Do we have anything Sunday?
Saturday, Grand Blue Fantasy. Sunday is Dragon Ball Fighters and BB Tag.
We gotta start sharing these.
Oh yeah, BB Tag is $5 right now on PSN. I think I might copy.
You should sign up, Chris. Sign up for the tournament.
I think I might copy. Well, I gotta learn how to play that game.
Sign up.
Yo, I wanna sign for the Dragon Fighters, man. I'm been playing a while, but I would like to play.
Sign up. Y'all should sign up.
It has its learning curve, man. But yeah, this is the last tournaments, man. It's gonna be the last tournaments in online arcade, man. So it'll be fun to see you guys sign up. Just have fun. Yeah. There's gonna be pro players there, but you're gonna learn from it though. Real talk. But yeah, man, it's gonna be an eventful weekend, man. So hopefully you guys tune in for that.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys check out J Bari's channel. Great content, like guys, when I talk content creators, Stealth, Sick, Bari, great content creators, man. Check out Bari's channel, man. Also, What's Up PlayStation podcast and channel. The Wups, this is our official YouTube. Like Bari said, we are at $3.99. Let me refresh because that might be $400. It's at $3.99. Come on, guys. Let's get that to $400. Y'all want them $10 PSNs?
Come on, guys. One more.
Yo, when is that Ghost of Tsushima spoiler cast?
Actually, I was gonna put a tweet about that.
Yo, by the way, man, that ending was so emotional, man. Yo, I kind of
wait. We can't talk about it. No, shut. Because I was I almost spoiled the whole game just now by asking the question.
No spoilers, right? But the last.
Okay, all I want to say is all I'm gonna ask is this:
minutes.
Did you
thinking
guys
about that decision?
All I'm gonna ask is
That's all I'm saying.
Were you honorable or dishonorable? That's all I'm asking.
I was honorable.
I was honorable too. Okay. Yeah. The spoiler cast is coming. Pause. We got to do a spoiler cast, and I'm gonna do my Ghost of Tsushima review as well. Probably Sunday or sometime next week. We'll see. But with What's Up PlayStation, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I put the link to the channel into the chat. If you haven't subscribed to it already, definitely subscribe. Great content on the way. We already got our second episode queued up, ready to go for Saturday. It's gonna be a good show because the state of play would have happened already. So it's gonna be a lot for me and Bari to talk about Saturday.
Did you see my thumbnail?
No, it's not there. It's only showing the banner.
Yo, look in your Facebook chat to see if you approve that, so I can just say I will put that up there. Yeah, I think I'm proud of myself a little bit, Persona. I am with thumbnails. I don't give a fuck, but I think I like this.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah. I like that. That's official. Yeah, do that.
Throw it up.
Throw it up.
Let's throw it up live. Hold on.
Guys, so set it and then let me know and I'll refresh. So What's Up PlayStation podcast? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Our first episode, 896 views. That's dope. We really appreciate the support from the first one. 166 likes. You guys showed up and y'all showed out, man. We love the support and we really do appreciate the PlayStation Nation. So second episode is this Saturday, 11 a.m. Like I said, it's going to be a lot for us to talk about, especially with State of Play happening and seeing all those games. So me and Barry are going to be breaking down all those games, talking about all that stuff, our likes, dislikes. We'll talk about the Spider-Man stuff and all that stuff briefly. And actually, because it's on Saturday, we'll be able to also talk about Marvel Avengers gameplay. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff for us to talk about. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, our official Twitter, 147 followers. I love it. The support is there. We appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, check out our Twitter. I'll put the link to the Twitter in the chat right now. Make sure you guys check out the Twitter as well. Join the Twitter. Like I said, we're trying to grow this as well. If we can get this to 3, 4, 500 by the end of the year, that'd be dope as well. But yeah, man, this is me and Barry's. This is the start of our adventure. Take that journey with us. You feel me? Let me refresh the channel real quick.
Refresh that thing real quick, man. It's up there or nah?
Nah. Oh, look at that! Yo, so that's the banner that Barry made. Which I think it's official. I like it. I like it a lot. What y'all think of that thumbnail in the chat? Y'all like that?
I gotta see. Let me see.
I like that. Barry.
Refresh that thing.
Barry pretty official with the thumbnail, man. I'm digging that.
You seeing it? Yeah, you seeing it?
I'm digging this. I like it. I like it a lot. No bullshit. I like it. I like it.
Fire.
I like it. So Persona created the first thumbnail, and I like that theme where you have the PlayStation Blue, to the top left. So I stuck with that. Put a little Avengers and Spider-Man only on PlayStation. I gotta bring that back real quick. You know what I mean?
Big facts. So like I said, this Saturday's episode is gonna be really fun. So make sure you guys tune in for that as well. And I got a lot more content coming out this week. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern, I'm doing my interview with Kofi. That's going to be really fun, really entertaining. All I'm going to say is me and Kofi going to talk. Because especially with all the Spider-Man stuff, we're going to talk.
Yeah.
We're going to talk. So I'm really excited for that. So if you guys got your own questions, let me know, and I'll ask some of the questions.
Kofi, my guy. Like I watch Press Stop. I'm actually part of a Patreon, but I think ever since that Spider-Man thing, he's just had he has beef with the PlayStation community, man.
Oh, no, we gonna talk about it. We gonna trust me.
The PlayStation community, man.
Chris, if you got a question, let me know. I'll ask him if you got a question too. Let me know. Let me know. If you guys in the chat got any questions for him, let me know. We'll ask the questions, and I'll definitely ask the questions. As long as I'm not trying to bring this man on and disrespect him. Be respectful, guys. It's okay. Something I'm trying to show the community is that
Kofi good peoples, man.
Nah, he is. Kofi is good peoples, and that's what I'm saying. We all may have disagreements and stuff like that, but we can still be respectful. Part of my interviews and why I like to do them is because it can show that even if people do disagree, or people have very different views on gaming, we can still come together and talk about it. So if you do have questions, definitely ask them. Please definitely ask them. I'll definitely ask him while he's here tomorrow. Also Thursday, I've got Kid Smooth coming on. Y'all don't want to miss that. So that one's gonna be at 6 o'clock. Y'all don't want to miss that. Don't miss that. Please don't miss that. And if you got questions for Smooth, definitely let me know. That is going to be. I'm definitely gonna ask him about this Domino's fight he's having. Shout out, and again, I've known Smooth. How long we know Smooth, Barry? I've known Smooth for like 6 years, 5 years.
Since 2014, man.
Yeah, I know Smooth back during the Bang Bang Day. So, me and Smooth go way back. So that's definitely gonna be fun. And then Friday live stream, Avengers beta live stream. Myself, Barry's gonna be streaming too. I'm sure me and him will jump into a couple of War Room matches and stuff like that and play together and things like that. That's gonna be really fun. You don't want to miss that. And then again, Saturday, What's Up PlayStation Podcast, 11 a.m. And then at 3, tournament's at 3, right? At 3.
Yeah, Sunday is at 3, and the other
Saturday.
one is
what time is it on Saturday?
Saturday is at 3, I think,
3?
or 4.
Okay.
It might be 4.
3 o'clock Eastern. on Saturday. The online arcade. So you go twitch.tv/the online arcade. I'll put that in the chat right now. .tv/the online arcade. That is where the streams are happening for the tournament. Again, come through if you can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys coming through. I appreciate the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be safe.